Bottom line viewers, it's Mitch here, back with another NFL live stream. We've got the New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills at Gillette Stadium. It is week 16 of this 2021 NFL season, and you know what that means? Every win matters, and every win is going to rather get you to the playoffs or eliminate you from the playoffs if you're on the bad losing side of things. This game in particular is huge because whoever wins this game is likely to win the AFC East. In many ways, this is a AFC East championship game. And I understand that that doesn't exist. There is no AFC East championship game. There is no AFC East bowl game. There is no crown for that winner. But this is potentially the game that puts one of these two teams in a position for a home playoff game in the wild card round. And through my calculations and my research, I have found that there have been a few times where I have simulated to the playoffs, and these two teams have played for a third time in the playoffs, in the first round of the playoffs. And that home field could mean a lot, especially in a divisional matchup if you play the third time. So guys, before I get started, before we have the Patriots and the Bills, a massive AFC game, arguably the game of the week, make sure that you do spike that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more BLV just like this. And spike that notification bell for the latest upload and to be notified when I go live. What's going on, everybody? I got to drag my Patriots jersey in here. I forgot about that for a sec. What's going on, people? Let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling, what you think the score is going to be in the chat. I know the chat is about to be lit today. Dried Ocean, thank you very much, sir. Thanks for joining. Jared says, howdy, let's go, Pats. What's up, Jared? Nice to see you, man. Mr. Peter, nice to see you as well. What's up? He says, let's go, Pats. Yes, sir. Steven says, let's go, Bills Mafia with the Titans logo. I assume that he wants to move up in the AFC. Charlie says, go Bills. Dried Ocean with the Bills Mafia. Anthony's got the Pats all the way, he says. Phil says, sup Mitch, LFG Pats, all decked out in red, white, and blue. Yes, sir. Big Sports and Dog Moment says, go Pats, don't vote any players in the Pro Bowl because we're going to the Super Bowl. Well, players got voted to the Pro Bowl, so you missed out on that one. We've got some Let's Go Buffalo. We've got 23-17 from Jared for the Pats, 31-17 for Phil. What's up, MJ? Big BS says hit the like. Yes, sir. Hit the like, guys. Gronk spike that like button. Henry spike that like button. Dawson Knox spike that like button. Whatever you got to do, bro. First name, last name. It's got 28-3 New England. I wonder where he got that score from. All right, guys, I'll be keeping you updated as well with the latest in terms of the other action in the NFL. But, of course, this will be the primary game that I focus my commentary on. So, thanks, guys, for joining. We've got a great one here. Let's get going, man. We've got the Bills. We've got the Pats. And we are about to get the kickoff. Personally, I predicted New England to win the game. I think my score was 24-17. I think New England's defense shows up in a big way today. And we'll see how the offense comes out. So here we go. Kickoff, New England will return, and Gunnar Olszewski takes the touchback. I'm just going to drag my Ty Law jersey into here, and then we'll get started. There we go. That's better. I saw, by the way, the votes. It looked like the Bills were in the lead from you guys. All right, 1st and 10. First play of the game, we've got Michael Onwenu in at tight end as well. Handoff to the right. Damian Harris is no gain. So today we have Damian Harris as basically the lead back by himself. I mean, we might see a bit of Brandon Bolden, but Ramondre Stevenson is out of this game. I think he was sick. Not COVID. 2nd and 10. We'll see how much New England relies on the ground game again in this game plan, because the Bills are definitely going to be prepared for it to a different degree than they were in the first matchup. Mac looking for a screen, and that first pass is incomplete. So Bills blitz it, and Pats are not able to get that off. So 3rd and 10 immediately here for New England. First 2 plays have not been successful. So they show a little play action screen, and right off of that, Micah Hyde blitzes from the backside. Nobody picks him up, and Mac Jones throws it basically right off Gregory Rousseau's chest. 3rd and 10 in motion now is Jacoby Myers in the slot to the left. We got 2 receivers to the right and Brandon Bolden in the back. Bills showing blitz. They blitz. Mac Jones picked up. Mac Jones skirts around, but he is sacked. So not a great start from the Patriots offense. Bills defense, one of the better ones in the league, comes through with a 3 and out, and that's the way that we begin the game. So it looked like 2 out of the first 3 plays were blitzes from the Bills, which, I mean, I don't disagree with that type of game plan against the Patriots. I think if you get them in these situations, you've got to blitz, because I think that's typically where they've had the most lack of success, I guess you would say, or inefficiency, is when they do get blitzed, they have trouble getting out of that. Now, the Bills on a punt by Jake Bailey, another punt by him, which is just not great from my perspective, rolls to the 40-yard line, and that is where the Josh Allen Bills will take over. So, rough start from New England's offense. We'll have to see how the defense looks. Looks like the Bills have come out with some energy here. That's awesome, James. Glad you had a nice Christmas, man. All right. At their own 39-yard line, that is where the Bills begin. Play action on the first drive, or first play, and that pass is caught. I don't know if he fully completed the catch because he dropped it almost immediately afterwards. But I guess they're going to give it to him. So 2nd and 4 for Stephon Diggs there. I don't know. That one was interesting because the ball kind of... I don't think that's a catch, to be honest with you. Or it's a fumble. I don't know. It's probably not worth challenging, though. Oh, they did call it incomplete. Okay. So they did call it incomplete now. So 2nd and 10, still at their own 39-yard line. We got trips to the right, 1 wide receiver to the left. Allen in the gun, Allen to throw. Allen checks it down to Singletary. And Singletary, with a good yards after catch, actually gets close to the first down marker. So you can't allow that. That's what you can't allow if you're New England. If you're going to give up the check down, you've got to rally, you've got to tackle. You can't allow them to get those 10 yards off of a little swing pass to the running back. So let's see here. Devin Singletary doesn't step out of bounds. And it depends where they spot him. I think he's like a little bit short of the first down. But that's the Bills showing a little bit of fight and physicality. They're trying to bring it to New England in this game. They do mark it as a first down here. So 12:50 remaining in the first quarter. Bills with the ball. 0-0. Handoff up the middle. And that's a gain of 3. Again, Singletary. And that's the thing. We will see for Buffalo, what is the splits like? What is the run-pass balance like? Are we going to get a lot of passing in this game? You would have to think so because that's just the way the Bills play. But they'll have to mix in the run just enough for the Pats to respect it. Now Buffalo's in New England territory at the 47 of the Pats. 2nd and 7. Play action here. Allen throws underneath to his running back again. And Singletary picks up the first down, a gain of 8. So far, good protection for Allen. And he's trying to dunk it down to his running backs here. New England dropping into some pretty soft zone coverages so far. Saints, yeah, Ian Book is playing for the Saints. All right, first down at the Patriot 40-yard line. This is a handoff for the back and a gain of 3. Looked like Allen might have kept that, but he decided to hand it off. 2nd down. They're going to run it a little bit. I mean, when you get the looks to run it, you got to run it sometimes. Keep a defense honest. What's up, Hunter? How you doing, man? So far in all the games I'm looking at here, Bengals are in the red zone. They might take a field goal. Chargers up 3, and every other game is 0-0. 2nd and 7. Pat's showing a little bit more aggressive look here. Allen. He's got time. He's going to move up in the pocket, and he's going to throw it away. So New England rushes 3. It looked like they almost had a spy on that play. As soon as Allen went to his left, a linebacker took off to contain him. Looked like man-to-man coverage across the board with New England there. 2 of the receivers for the Bills ran into each other, and one of them fell over. 3rd and 7 here. 10:37 remaining in the first quarter. Here we go. Big 3rd down at New England's 37-yard line. Here we go. Empty formation. Allen under pressure. Steps up. Throws. It's complete for a first down. That is Isaiah McKenzie. Allen makes a nice step up in the pocket and delivers the strike for a first down. McKenzie on a crossing route. Very fast wide receiver. In place of Cole Beasley in the slot. Runs across the formation, and that was, good defense, honestly. I'm not going to blame the defense for that one. The Bills just made a play there, so credit them. First down now for the Bills, looking to add points on their first series. $9:50 remaining in the first quarter. Allen running to the left. QB design run. And he breaks this first tackle and gains 4. So that's an impressive run for Allen. Looked like New England defended that pretty well, but Allen was able to break that first tackle. 2nd and 5. How you guys doing in the chat? If you haven't already, make sure you do Gronk spike that like button. 2nd and 5, 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Bills at New England's 25-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Play action for Allen here. Gets outside the pocket. Now he's trying to look across his body. He completes a pass to New England's 10-yard line. And that is one of his backup wide receivers, Kumaro, who is a former Packer. So nice play by Josh Allen there. Nothing really open on the first look. And then Kumaro just finds a way to get behind Jawan Bentley in the zone coverage. Allen buys enough time and completes it for a first down. So New England's got to tighten up here in the red zone. You can allow them to move the ball through the 20s, but this is where you got to tighten up here. 8 minutes left in the first quarter. You got trips to the left, knocks in the back to the right. 8:20 remaining in the first quarter. Allen dunks it down again. Singletary gains, and he's fighting, and he fights all the way to the end zone. Are they going to call that a touchdown? 7-yard pickup. Okay, I don't know why they called that early. It just looks like, so far, the biggest problem for New England here is they can't tackle anybody. So that's a problem. They got to be better wrapping up here. Maybe it's the first series, getting into the game, but it's not been impressive. Judon comes off the field. Might be hurt. 2nd and 3 here. Handoff. No, not a handoff. That was a really delayed run by Allen, and he doesn't get any yards. 3rd and 2, but I like the play call from the Bills. Try to run Allen here. I don't think you can really expect to just run the ball in this area of the field versus New England with the Bills personnel, but we'll see. Thanks, Hunter. 6:50 remaining in the first quarter. Big 3rd and 2 at the Patriot 3-yard line. Patriots send 4. Allen steps up. Allen throws it to the back of the end zone. He had Diggs, but the ball was just a little bit out in front of him. Incomplete. 4th and 2. Will the Bills go for it? This is a big decision. This is a big decision. So the pocket basically got demolished by the first second of the snap. It almost looked like a quarterback draw. And then Allen had to readjust and throw it and gets hit while he throws, which causes the incompletion. 4th and 2 with 6:43 remaining in the first quarter. The Bills are going to go for it. I'm not sure about this one. I get it. I'm not sure I would do the same thing, but we'll see if it works out for the Bills. 4th and 2, and who called a timeout? New England? Oh, Buffalo called a timeout. Interesting. Okay, 6:43 left in the first quarter. 4th and 2 at New England's 3-yard line. Here we go, guys. Big play. Big play. What do you guys think's going to happen? I'll let you know the Bucks-Panthers score in a sec here. All right, 4th and 2, 6:43 remaining in the first quarter. At the Patriot 3-yard line, the Bills keep their offense on the field. They've got trips to the right. Now they motion into empty with Singletary out there. Allen looking for an out. It's not open. Allen to the back of the end zone, and it's a completion for a touchdown. New England just wasn't able to get to the quarterback. His first read was not open. He goes back to his second read, and eventually a guy breaks open in the back of the end zone. I just don't know if they were playing contain there and not letting Allen escape the pocket, but eventually he was able to find a receiver. It's McKenzie with the touchdown, covered by Adrian Phillips. So it works out for him. 13 plays, 61 yards. They were looking for a little designed out route by Singletary. It was immediately covered, and then Allen kind of scrambled around, or not scrambled around, he kind of just stood there, and eventually someone broke free in the back of the end zone, and he made the throw. So good patience by Allen to be able to make that throw, and so far he started very, very strong. So I would have probably just kicked the field goal on that drive if I was Buffalo, knowing that, you know, your defense caused the 3-and-out on the first drive. But hey, the decision works out for them, and they go up 7. So not a good start from New England. We've seen this before from them where they start really slow. The hope is they can turn it on and play better. I know the defense will adjust to what they've seen, but I think you've got to give credit to the Bills so far with their offense. I think especially Josh Allen, who's been very patient. He's been willing to take the check down, willing to take the completion, and Singletary has had a great start to this game. I mean, he's been a big difference maker. I don't think we saw Diggs at all with a completion in that drive. We saw a little bit of McKenzie. We saw Kumaro. And we've also got to get, if you're a Patriots fan, you got to get a better punt on that drive because you allow the Bills to start at their own 40-yard line. That's not going to work. So Bills go up 7-0. And New England will have to adjust from that. Lions are in the red zone. Panthers are up 3-0. I think that was the first series. Oh, no. Second series. Okay. Texans in the red zone. Down 3. Rams scored a touchdown. Sony Michel. Ravens in the red zone versus the Bengals. They're down 3-0. So that Bills drive took a lot of time off the clock as well. That was I want to say, close to an 8-minute drive. It was at least 7 minutes. John says, let's make this game like the Browns one. I hope so. That was a 13-play drive for a touchdown by the Bills. And honestly, if you're New England, you had them right where you wanted them. A 4th and 2, they went for it. You could have kept 0 points. But ultimately, the Bills were just too good. They made the play. Those are the type of game-changing plays. If you get a stop there, you're looking good because you don't allow any points on a long drive. But the Bills were able to get it. All right, 6:37 remaining in the first quarter. Patriots take a touchback. Phil says, let's go, Mac. How was your Christmas, Phil? How was it, bro? Deshaun says, let's go, Jones. What's up, Deshaun? First down, handoff to Harris, and Harris picks up 9. So from the shotgun, they run it. Nice power run up the middle. That's a good pickup. That's what you like to see. 6:20 remaining in the first quarter. No play action yet from New England. All right. 2nd and 1. Toss to the right. Harris, first down. Harris to the Patriot 43-yard line. Somewhere around there. Good first 2 plays. Good first 2 runs. Effective. First run from scrimmage in the game on the first series kind of sucked. But this looks better. 5:30 left in the first quarter. New England response here would be massive. Kind of feel like they need a big response, especially after the Colts game, too. You got to factor that in. Gunnar Olszewski in motion, handoff to him. And we got N'Keal Harry out in front, blocking. Gunnar gets 9 yards. Nice to see him involved in the offense. Now you kind of think he's a gadget player. He's going to get the ball when he's out there. But, hey, you got no Nelson Aguilar. I can barely speak. You got no Nelson Aguilar, so Gunnar gives you a little bit of that open space speed and quickness. Nice block by Harry on the outside. 2nd and 1. And Mac, quarterback sneak. I think he got the first down. Interesting that they went to the quarterback sneak on 2nd and 1. Typically, you don't see an offense. You kind of leave that to at least 3rd, maybe even 4th down. 2nd and 1 is usually a range where you look to hit a shot over the top or go to a pass play or something. But, hey, move the chains, keep the ball moving, and try to establish that physical pace of play. That's exactly what New England wants to do here. Jonnu Smith in the huddle now. Substitutions coming in. 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. Motion from Myers. Oh, they actually called it 3rd and 1. Which I'm not sure why, because I definitely thought Mac got the first down. And now on a 3rd and 1, it's a handoff to Harris, and I don't think he got it either. Let's see. He was at fullback there. And no, I don't think he got that one. I thought Mac got the... I don't know where he ends up. Oh, there he is. 4th and 1. I would think they go for it here. 4th and 1. This is a big 4th and 1 at their own 49-yard line. Mac Jones, handoff to the right. First down, Harris. Gain of 3. That's big. Move the chains. 3:30 remaining in the first quarter. Bill, just like McDermott, willing to go for it there on 4th and short. And New England picks it up. They don't go for a lot of 4th downs, but I was happy to see them go for it there. I can't put the game on the screen, guys, or I'll get copyrighted. Sorry. Toss to the right. Harris cutting back, and Harris gains 3. Looked like on that cutback, he could have been gone for a big play, but good tackling, good rallying by the Bills. Rashad Bateman, touchdown for the Ravens. They're up 7-3 on the Bengals. I don't know how the Ravens are doing this. I don't know how. Their whole team's on IR. 2nd and 8. Myers in motion. Mac, play action. Mac throws over the middle. First down, Jakob Johnson, fullback out of the backfield, making a play. First down, New England. 2:20 remaining in the first quarter. Ravens quarterback. Is it Josh Johnson? I think it's Josh Johnson. Is that correct? I don't know. I forgot. Because it's not the backup. All right. Brandon Bolden in the game. Myers lined up at fullback. Flea flicker. Mac Jones moves away from pressure and just tosses it to Bolden. Bolden breaks a tackle. Bolden to the 20-yard line. There is a flag, though. There is a flag. What could it be for? 1:30 remaining in the first quarter. And, of course, they get New England for a hold here. Penalties killed them last game. They get Jonnu Smith for a holding. That's a big play because that would have been a gain of 20. Flea flicker for Mac. And I don't know about that. I mean, that's debatable. I could see why you call that, but I also could see why that might not be a hold because I didn't see any extended holding. I kind of just saw a guy get to the outside and he let him go. But I don't know, man. That is close. But they called it. So 1st and 20. 1:38 remaining in the first quarter. It looked like Ed Oliver just kind of like fell. Maybe he was trying to embellish the call, but I don't know. What's up, Bodo? It's been a good drive for New England thus far, but that holding call definitely hurts this drive. 6-3 Jets. Zach Wilson, 52-yard run for a touchdown. Are you serious? Was that a real thing? 7-3 Bucks. Keyshawn Vaughn, 55-yard run for a touchdown. Wow. Okay. 7-3 Texans. Rex Burkhead, touchdown. Rams up 7-0 on the Vikings. 7-3 Ravens. 0-0 Giants Eagles, which is the only game that's scoreless. Lions up 3-0. Yeah, 1st and 20. That flea flicker play would have been a nice play. I will say, going back to that play, regardless of the result, I thought it was a nice play by Mac to find something to go there. He kind of, on the move, just pitched it forward to Bolden, and Bolden was able to take off with it. I thought that was creative by Mac Jones. Mac Jones has those moments. I saw it at Alabama as well, where he's not the most athletic guy, so clearly he's not going to be outside the pocket all the time. But when he gets outside the pocket, he is a guy that's willing to try to make a play, or like that is something that Brady never really does or did. Like, Brady often just, when he gets outside the pocket, he just makes the smart play. We've seen that more from Brady really this year than we have in a long time. But with Mac, he tries to kind of make something happen outside the pocket when he can. So I like that about him, even though he is a pocket quarterback. All right. New England at Buffalo's 47 after the hold of 1st and 20. Mac to pass. Time. Throws to the 40. 36 out of bounds, maybe at the 35 of Buffalo. That's a nice pickup on 1st and 20. That was a gain of about 12, I want to say. That was very good protection by the line. Nice route by Myers. Finds the soft spot in the zone. Out wide to the left, or the right flat. 2nd and 7. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. That was a pickup of 13. So 2nd and 7 is manageable after the hold. I formation. Play action. Mac. Throw to Harry. And that's a little design play action screenplay. That's a pickup of 5. 3rd and 2 coming up. N'Keal Harry getting involved. Is KB playing? He is in the lineup. I haven't really seen him. He could be sick. I think he's active, though. I've seen mostly Myers and Harry, if I'm being honest. Handoff Bolden up the middle, and he only gets a yard on 3rd and 2. So 4th and 1 coming up, and it might take to the end of the first quarter. It will. So Patriots got a decision on their hands to kick the field goal or to go for it on 4th and 1, end of the first quarter. We'll see what they decide to do. I'm not sure how long the field goal is. It's fairly long. So we'll see what they decide. Nick Folk's been a good kicker, but 4th and 1 is definitely a spot where you might go for it. So we'll find out after the break. I feel like versus Buffalo, New England has the advantages in 4th and 1. So I feel like in this matchup in particular, I would go for it. But I also understand at this point in the game taking the points. So we'll see what they decide to do. No, it's New England with the ball, Scott. It's not Buffalo. If it was Buffalo, they would definitely go for it because I know how they play. But yeah. All right, second quarter coming up after the break. Let's check the other scores. Let me see if I can get this to work. There we go. So Mike Reese just tweeted that the Patriots are keeping their offensive personnel on the field. So it looks like they're going to go for it. So they have the whole kind of quarter break to decide or to figure out what play they like. That definitely helps. And I figure like on those 4th and 1 scenarios, I feel like it's kind of you send 2 plays in. I feel like it's you send a run up the middle or run up to the outside. And then whichever one the look suggests you go to, that's the one Mac will check into, and then that's the one you run. I'm checking into the Bucks, and looks like they're going to commercial as well. So that's unfortunate. Phil says reverse to KB. Okay. 0-0 Eagles, Giants, 6-3 Jets, Jags, 3-0 Lions over Falcons, 7-3 Bucks over Panthers. Oh, Bucks got the ball. Cam Newton was intercepted. Okay. So 7-6 Texans. Another field goal from the Chargers. 7-0 Rams over Vikings, but the Vikings are in the red zone. And 7-3 Ravens. 4th and 1. Pats keep their offense on the field. Big play. Here we go. Flip the field. A little triple option toss. Damian Harris first down and a big gain. It's a gain of 10 to 15 yards on 4th and 1. Nice. I like that play. That's creative. That's creative. I like that shit. Nice call by McDaniels. You got to give a lot of credit for McDaniels on that call. 14 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the first half. Just the beginning of the second quarter. New England at the Buffalo 16-yard line. I formation. Mack toss to the left. There's a lot of room out in front. Damian Harris, touchdown New England. And Buffalo had no answers for the outside running of the Pats on that drive. A lot of explosive runs by New England. Damian Harris, big touchdown and a huge response by New England on that drive. Absolutely massive. Buffalo goes down the field on their opening drive. They convert a 4th and 2 for a touchdown. And New England responds with a Damian Harris 16-yard run for a touchdown. So New England could tie it up here with the extra point from Nick Folk. Big play. Loving the play calling. That one was, like that play in Madden where it's like a fake to the fullback and then you toss it? That was exactly what it is. That was exactly what it was. Like a fake to the fullback and then a little toss with the left hand by Mac Jones. Harris had 3 blockers out in front, and that would have went for a 70-yard touchdown, just the way the play was blocked. So yeah, great job by New England, great job by the blockers, great job by Harris, and they tied up 7-7. And Buffalo will get the ball back here with the game tied. Thanks guys for joining. Good game on our hands so far. Both offenses have scored. Both offenses have looked pretty good. Let me know who you think's going to win in the comments. And I will say this. I got to give a lot of credit to Belichick because he's a guy that doesn't go for it a lot. So understanding the game and understanding the matchups and understanding when to go for it is definitely crucial. And Belichick has gone for it twice on one drive on 4th and 1. And both of the decisions paid off. And McDaniels came through with great play calls on both plays. So got to give a lot of credit to the coaches as well as the players for that drive. Because the Patriots, let's just say the Patriots versus the Cowboys, they might have punted there and the Bills get the ball back, still down 7. Instead, New England goes for it twice, picks up both 4th and 1s, and scores a touchdown because of it. So a lot of credit for the coaches there too. All right. 7-3 Buccaneers. Let's see what's going on there. It looked like 3rd down. They got a 3rd and 13. Brady playing without a lot of players here. No Godwin, no Evans, no Perryman. AB is back for the Bucs. Mixon touchdown. I saw that. I got an alert for fantasy. Yes, Johnny. You're right, bro. You're right. Old school Pats colors, Phil. John says he thinks the Pats D is going to get a stop or a turnover. All right. These are more so 80s colors. All right. Bill's second drive coming up. Allen threw a touchdown to Isaiah McKenzie on the last drive, and I thought Allen had a really good drive on that first one. He's going to have to be, he was pretty much perfect on that first drive. I'm not going to lie. So I think he's going to have to be the whole day, though. So if you're New England's defense, you just got to stay with it. First down. At their own 25-yard line, Allen in the shotgun. Allen to throw, Patriots blitz. Allen moves to his right, dunks it down to his fullback. And his fullback is close to a first down. Another missed tackle by New England. 2nd and 2 coming up. Gotta tackle. Gotta wrap up. Gotta make that tackle. You can't allow those little flat passes to go for 10 yards. Like, sure, 4 yards, that's fine. 10 yards is inexcusable. You can't allow that. They're just going to keep doing it. I understand you got everything covered downfield, but it's the same difference if you're giving up these 10-yard throws to the flat and you're not tackling. So 2nd and 2 for the Bills at their own 33. Handoff up the middle. First down, gain of 4 by Singletary. That was a run to the left. Move the chains for Buffalo. 13 minutes remaining. 13:30 left in the first half. James Robinson got hurt in the Jags game, in case anybody has him in fantasy. At their own 38, looked like Singletary just threw his towel down on the ground. Diggs in motion to the right. Play action for Allen. Well blocked. Throws underneath to Singletary again and picks up another 12 yards. So eventually New England's going to have to play the back out of the backfield a little bit more aggressively, because this is like the only way the Buffalo's moving the ball so far. So let's see if they're able to adjust to that. I know that you want to kind of take the big plays away from Buffalo and you want them to check it down, but 12 yards is as good as any other throw. So it's just right now for New England, I get the approach. You're playing kind of soft, but it's a little frustrating. It reminds me of those Ravens games that they used to play. Isaiah McKenzie, a jet toss on the first play. Good yards. I'm not sure where they spotted him out of bounds. 9 yards on first down. That's a creative run from Brian Daboll. So the Bills are finding ways to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers and run kind of unconventionally. So Isaiah McKenzie's actually been a big part of this game so far without Cole Beasley, and I think he's done a good job. His speed definitely can be a problem. 2nd and 1. Handoff again, and that's a pickup of 2. So that's a first down for Buffalo. 11:30 remaining in the first half. Zach Moss's first carry there. All right, first down at New England's 38. Allen play action. Allen's got pressure. Allen steps up. He's going to run, and he's got it more than a first down. He's to the 20, the 15, and close to the 10-yard line. Allen takes off under pressure and picks up a huge gain on the ground. So you get pressure there, but you don't get to him, and he takes off. The middle of the pocket just was wide open. Judon missed him, and then eventually McCourty came up to tackle him. Buffalo's offense finding ways to move the ball here in this game so far. First down, 3 rushes for 31 yards for Allen. And looks like some confusion from the Bills. They're going to take a timeout. There was an interesting formation out there, almost like an old school kind of like Cam Newton type of formation there. 7-7. Buffalo in the red zone. They took a timeout, so we're on commercial. What the heck? Watching the Bucs game now, 3rd and 12 for them. Feel like I was just watching this. Okay, so the Bucs are at the 25-yard line of the Panthers, 3rd and 12, and Brady called a timeout, I think. Yep, called a timeout. 10-7 Bengals, 7-6 Texans. Texans up on the Chargers. That's a little surprising. This remote is killing me. Okay. Mike says Allen is a big dude. Yeah, he's a big dude, and he's athletic, too. Makes him a tough challenge. Carlos says, I'm a huge fan. Live in Georgia. Let's go, Pats. What's up, Carlos? Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you do Gronk spike that like button. Still on commercial here. Bills took a timeout. All right. So Bills have been moving the ball effectively, finding different ways of running it. Allen, McKenzie, a little bit of Singletary, but the primary way that the Bills have been moving the ball is just dinking and dunking down the field with Singletary out of the backfield. And it's worked, and you got to give them credit for it. Let's see if New England, again, they got to tighten up here in the red zone. Last time they weren't able to. First down, handoff here for Singletary on 1st and 10, and that's a gain of a yard, maybe 2 yards. 2nd and 8 coming up. 10 minutes remaining in the first half. This forcing a field goal here or another tough 4th down would be big for New England. Last series, they were able to force a 4th down, but they weren't able to stop them. It was a 4th and 2, and McKenzie scored a touchdown. Great play by Allen, and I got to give Josh Allen a ton of credit so far. Josh Allen has played really, really well so far in this game. And the Bills' offensive line's played pretty well as well. But they do have a player down on the field. It's one of their guards. I don't know how to say his name. It's like Botker, I think. Bodger. One of their guards, though. They've already had a couple injuries to their offensive linemen heading into this game. AB's already got 4 catches for 34 yards. Seems like he's back. Tessa says this might be the first time I'll cheer for the Patriots. Well, that's interesting. I think we've influenced Tessa, guys. Matt says, hi, mate. Hope you had a great Christmas from Manchester, England. Let's go, Pats. I did have a great Christmas. Thank you. Hopefully you had a great Christmas as well. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, he's still on commercial. What do you think of candidates Jags are rumored to be considering at head coach, says Rick Badboy. I'm not exactly sure of all the candidates. I haven't really been looking into it because I don't really care about the Jags, to be honest with you. I think Byron Leftwich makes a lot of sense for them just because he's a former quarterback from Jacksonville. So I feel like the fan base would like him, but I don't know if he's ready to be a head coach. Obviously, if I was them, I would get McDaniels. I've said that so many times, I don't need to say it anymore. But like that would be my number one pick. If I was a GM and I was trying to get a head coach, I would do whatever it took to get Josh McDaniels. Tyler Boyd just scored a touchdown, by the way. All right, 2nd and 8. Ten minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2nd and 8 at New England's 12-yard line is Buffalo, and they change their formation here. Empty look. Diggs out wide to the... No, Diggs in the backfield. Interesting. Okay. Allen throws to Diggs out of the backfield, and he gains 4. Almost immediately threw it to him. I kind of feel like that defeats the purpose. But anyways, 3rd down. They're trying to find ways to get Diggs the ball. That's his first catch of the game. Bodo, $20. Thank you, Bodo. You're the GOAT, Bodo. With $20. He says, Tessa, don't fall for it. They get you for one game, and then next thing you know, you're hopelessly being brainwashed by the Pats. 3rd and 3 at New England's 7-yard line is Buffalo. Big 3rd and 3 here. Step up defense. Can they make a play? Allen's going to run. Allen now throws, and it's incomplete. That is... Oh, but there is a flag on the play. Could it be holding on the Pats? The ball was tipped. The Patriots are claiming, though. So this could come back if the ball was tipped. Oh, I think it was tipped by Adrian Phillips. That was a weird play. It looked like a design run, but then Allen threw it because the run lane wasn't open. That shouldn't be a holding for New England because the ball was tipped by Adrian Phillips. Yeah, okay, so the ref calls no flag. So New England gets, I guess, a tad lucky there, but just really good defense. I thought that was really good defense. They closed the hole, and then when Allen went to throw the ball, nice play by Phillips to tip it down, and that causes no holding. Whenever the ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage, you're not allowed, basically the hold becomes no call. So 9 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first half, and they will attempt a field goal here. So they go for it on the first series, but they're going to kick a field goal on this series. It's Tyler Bass. This is a basic chip shot for the Bills, 25 yards. And Bass is good. Just out inside the left upright, but it's good to go. 9 minutes left in the first half. 10-7 Bills. Solid drive again by them, but not able to punch it in for 6. So New England is able to clamp down in the red zone. Let's see if the Pats offense can continue their success from their second series. Thanks, Scott. That's funny. Bodo says Braxton Berrios with a 103-yard touchdown return. Wow! I'm a Pats fan, Cole. It looks like the same colors, but yeah. Sam Darnold in the game. 63-yard pass. Looks like to Steve Smith. It says S. Smith. Is that Steve Smith came back for the Panthers? 12-7 Chargers. 7-0 Rams. 17-7 Bengals. Hunter, what's up? He says, how about them Colts? Colts looking good, bro. I picked them to win yesterday. Very happy about it. They helped me win my bet, so loving what the Colts are doing. Although I hated seeing them beat New England. But other than that, it was good. Panthers second and goal. Let's see. This is gonna be a good finish, I feel like, this New England Buffalo game. It's been a good start. Good game so far. Panthers with Sam Darnold, third and goal here. Darnold gonna run and get sacked. So fourth and goal. Gonna be 10-6. Shaq Barrett with the sack. All right. Looks like Darnold just got in, I guess. After Cam threw the interception, they pulled him. Put Darnold in. Honestly, like, I feel like you invested so much into Sam Darnold this offseason. Should probably play him over Cam anyways. Just to see if there's anything at all there with Darnold. Although I think we know the answer to that. But I think they traded for, what, a second-round pick. So get your use out of him while you can, I guess. Then move on next year. Return for Gunner. And he takes it to the 19. So not a great return by Olszewski there. Looked like it maybe had more room to run, but good tackle by the Bills. Walter Payton Men of the Year nominees. We've got Harrison Phillips and Lawrence Guy, 2 defensive tackles. Kaylee, thank you. $50. Wow, thank you. It says, Merry Christmas from a born and raised Steelers fan. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Everybody say thank you. I'm going to put that up on the screen. First down. Mac Jones moves to the right. Mac Jones finds Bolden. Bolden first down. And a pickup of 14 yards. First down, 8:40 left in the second quarter. Good first play on first down. Thank you, Kaylee. Appreciate it. Steelers. Big game today, Steelers-Chiefs. What do you think about that game, Steelers-Chiefs? Scott, I am down for that. If you agree, I'm down for that, Scott. First and 10, 8 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Mac, play action, Mac throws outside the numbers, and N'Keal Harry drops it. He had it. Good throw by Mac, but not a great catch from N'Keal Harry. So second down and 10. That's a missed opportunity for New England to pick up a nice chunk through the air, but the receiver didn't make the play. But what I'm liking, the passing game is open. The receivers are getting open, which is nice. I think the Bills are really, really trying to play that run game, and therefore that's opening up these matchups, these one-on-ones for the receivers. And I think if New England continues to go to that and take advantage of that, especially in situations where the Bills think you're going to run the ball, that could be very advantageous. Like first down and 10. If you go to play action, if you go to a pass play, that could be a spot where you could potentially pick up some chunks through the air. You know, you want to run the ball versus the Bills, especially as New England, as you have that kind of matchup. But you don't want to do it to the point where you're running against bad looks, right? And New England's proven when you give them those looks in the passing game to be able to take advantage of, they're able to take advantage of it. And that's kind of been the difference between this year's team and last year's team, to be honest with you, is last year they were really good at running the ball. Like I would say, honestly, maybe better than this year. But when they passed, they had no receivers, and Cam was clearly, not great. So they couldn't really make a lot of plays in the passing game. But this year, the reason I feel like they're above 500 is because the receivers and Mac have been able to connect on those plays. Second and 10. Play action here for Jones. Throw over the middle. Tipped up into the air. And eventually intercepted by Micah Hyde. And he's going to bring that into New England territory. And he's still not going down. He's inside New England's 35-yard line. And that was kind of an unlucky play for the Patriots. They go to play action. Bills are sitting in zone coverage. Harry runs a slant. and not enough effort there from Harry. But the ball is batted into the air, and then eventually the ball just stood in the air for about 10 seconds. And then Hyde was able to track it down. So great play by Klein, number 54. He bats the ball up into the air, and then Hyde eventually tracks it down and gets it. So that's a shitty play for the Pats and a great play for the Bills. But yeah, kind of just more so unlucky than a bad decision. But good defense by the Bills. Zone coverage kind of forced a awkward throw and a tough catch. Harry's got to be a little bit better there too, in my opinion. Allen dumps it down to Moss, and Moss picks up 13 yards on a little dump down once again out of the backfield almost immediately, like it was designed, to the 20-yard line of the Patriots. So the first two series for the Bills, they've had over 23 plays offensively in this game. They've got 2 scores, 1 touchdown, 1 field goal. This is a big series here for the Patriots defense and for the Bills offense. You would think in this scenario, if it's fourth and reasonable, the Bills are going to go for it if they get to that scenario because they want to extend it to a 2-score lead. 1st and 10 for the Bills. Pitch to Isaiah McKenzie. Bryant trying to track him down. He breaks the first tackle of J.C. Jackson, and that's a pickup of 3. It looks like Jackson might have hurt his right arm on the play. 2nd and 7. And Jackson comes off the field, his right arm is hurt. So that is a huge loss if he is unable to come back. He kind of stuck his arm into McKenzie, and I don't know. It's weird. I can't really say what that was necessarily. 2nd and 7 here. Allen throws over the middle, complete Diggs, and there he is without J.C. Jackson in the game. And that's a first down, gain of 10. First down. 1st and goal, 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Bills have 1 timeout remaining in this half. Pats have 3. Allen 13 for 17, 108, and a touchdown so far. JC is not on the field. 1st and goal, McKenzie in the backfield. Allen hands off to Moss. Moss tripped down at the 2-yard line. Looked like he could have went in for the score if he doesn't trip. 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. Okay. 23-7 for the Bengals. Damn. Could have been holding on the Bills there on Hightower, but 2nd and goal. Oh, it's at the 1. Here we go. 2nd and goal at the 1. Allen, play action. Allen on the move. Allen throws, incomplete. 2nd and goal, they go to play action. They don't run the ball. Mike Reese tweets, J.C. Jackson in the medical tent on the sideline looked like an elbow issue. Hopefully he's all right, man. Hopefully he's all right. Great player. 3rd and goal. I would think at the 1-yard line, they're going to go for it if they don't get it here. This is big. Big down. 3rd and goal. Bills in the shotgun. Look for an Allen run or potentially a handoff here. Play action. Allen throws. Allen incomplete. Great play by the Pats defense. That was Devin McCourty who broke up that potential completion to Dawson Knox. So it's play action. Knox comes across the screen underneath the formation, and he almost had it, but McCourty tipped it out of his hands, batted it out of his hands. It wasn't a great throw by Allen. He was under pressure. So 4th and goal at the 1-yard line with 4:51 remaining in the first half. The Bills have it at the 1-yard line. 4th and goal. Huge play here. McKenzie in the bunch to the right. Allen under pressure. Allen on the move. Allen throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Patriots make the stop. Great defense by New England. They hold in the red zone. Big play. That's a game-changing play. If the Bills score there, they take a 10-point lead. They don't. And not a great throw by Allen, but I can't really say that it's his fault because he was on the move to the right, under pressure. He was having to throw something, and Sanders off the back right shoulder just can't make that catch. It would have been a really difficult catch, moving to the left, going back to the right, and making that play. So, great defense. I mean, and on both plays, right, on fourth down, the first one, right, the Patriots stopped the first play. But the second play beat them. The open play, the backyard play, where Allen scrambled around and McKenzie got into the end zone, and they had that connection at the back of the end zone. New England in the red zone has been all over the Bills' first play. It's really the second play where Allen is running around, where a guy can get open and a guy can kill you, right? And that's exactly what's happened, but it's really hard to constantly make those second plays. Sometimes you just play a team, like when they played the Cowboys, for example. The Cowboys made so many plays where Dak was just connecting on those scramble drills. And it was just their day. Like, it was just very frustrating because every third down and 12, the first play would be covered and then he'd run around and make a completion. Like, that's really hard to play defense. But there, for example, you can eventually get stops with that. So good defense by New England, and they will get the ball back. Now, this is tricky because they are at a really tough spot here. Fourth and goal at the 1. So they're going to get the ball first and 10 at the 1 yard line, their own 1 yard line. So they've got to find a way to move this ball out of their 5-ish yard line at least to get better field position here. But this is a huge drive too for New England, because if you can get a long drive even for a field goal here, that would be massive. So hopefully Mac can limit the turnovers from here on out, but that wasn't really his fault. I can't really say that that was necessarily Mac Jones on the interception, but got to limit those turnovers for sure. Bills have been making a lot of plays. You just see the trouble that they have when they get to the 1 yard line. Like, their inability or their lack of confidence in the running game is the reason they didn't score a touchdown there, really, if you think about it. So 10-7, New England is down 3 at their own 1 yard line now. Handoff up the middle, and it's a gain of 1. So they're going to get off their 1 yard line, probably their 2 yard line now. Lions are still leading the Falcons 10-7, which, I mean, I don't understand the Lions at this point. I think Tim Boyle is playing. Looks like J.C. Jackson is all right. He's kind of fixing his right elbow. He's maybe got a pad on there or a tape job up there. So it looks like he'll come back to the game next series. 2nd and 8. Mac in the shotgun at his 2 yard line. Mac throws over the middle to Jacoby Myers and picks up 3 or 4. So 3rd down here. Jake Fromm, 4 completions for 20 yards. How's the Vikings game? Is it a good game? All right, 3rd down. 3rd and 3. This is a big 3rd and 3 here. Motion for Myers. Mac takes the snap. Mac steps up. Mac throws, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by the Bills. Myers couldn't corral that pass. Let's see. Maybe a hold, but good coverage. Teron Johnson with the breakup. I mean, I thought that was a good play by Mac, especially in that area of the field. Stepped up, avoided the pressure, so even if he was sacked, it wouldn't have been a safety, right? Because you're playing with fire there at your own 2-yard line, or your own 10-yard line, or wherever it was. So here, a return for the Bills, and they're going to start with great field position in New England territory after a difficult punt for Bailey in his own end zone. I will say, though, like, I continue to say this every game, but I think it's going super under the radar. Jake Bailey was one of the best arguably the best punter in the NFL last year. These last, 5 games, he has not been good. He has been bad. He has been one of the main reasons they lost to the Colts, and one of the main reasons the game versus the Bills was, close. So, I'm not going to get on him for that one because that's a really tough punt from your own end zone. So it's another tough position to be in if you're the Patriots defense, but they have shown an ability to come up with these plays. So let's see what they can do here. 30 offensive plays to 22. The Bills lead in that regard, and they are also up 3 on the scoreboard. 3:10 left in the first half. Allen to throw. The Pats send 2 players, and it's incomplete. So forced a rare downfield incompletion there. New England only sent 2 players rushing the quarterback, which is weird, but okay. It worked, I guess. I don't know. It worked. 2nd and 10 with 3:05 remaining in the first half. What are you guys thinking about the game so far? 2nd and 7 at the New England 42-yard line. Or 2nd and 10. Did I say 2nd and 7? I don't know what I said. Anyways, McKenzie in motion. And a keeper for Allen. And that is a great stop by New England. That's only a gain of 1. Stopped right at the middle of the line. That was one of their practice squad call-ups. He's been really coming through. What's his name? Iguale or Ibuale or Quale? I don't know, something like that, bro. I don't know. 3rd and 8, but he's last couple games he's played up for them, and he's actually been pretty good. 3rd and 8. Diggs in motion, bunch to the right. Allen throws immediately to Singletary and wrapped up immediately by Kyle Van Noy. Gain of 2. Great tackle by Van Noy. Because if he didn't make that tackle, that's a first down and maybe more. So that's a huge play. I didn't see JC on that series. So at least I don't think I saw him. I don't know. Did anyone else see him there? I didn't see him on the 3rd down at the very least. So New England takes a timeout before the 2-minute warning with 2:15 remaining in the first half. I would expect the Bills to kick here, but it is a weird kind of part of the field. New England called a timeout. This is going to be rather a long field goal attempt or a long 4th down attempt. It is difficult to kick from this range in New England. And it looks like Allen is still in the huddle on the field. So 4th and 7 here. And it looks like they're going to go for it. Or maybe at least try to get New England to jump off sides. Yeah, this is a really long field goal attempt. So I don't blame them. This is empty formation for Josh Allen. J.C. Jackson is on the field. 4th and 7. And New England jumped, I think. Which is an absolutely crucial mistake if you're New England. You can't jump there. Yep. Barmore called for the offside. The rookie. That was a creative way to get them to jump offside. I will give the Bills credit for that. They motioned McKenzie across. And the center kind of flipped his head up like he was going to snap the ball. And he never snapped it. So I will give the Bills credit. That was creative. But here we go. 4th and 2. And the Bills are going to go for it. So this is a huge 4th and 2. especially after that penalty. Got to make this stop. Allen looks left, throws to Diggs, complete to the 20, 15 to 10, and Bills convert on the 4th and 2. So that offside could have been absolutely a killer for New England. 2-minute warning, two timeouts remaining in the half for New England, 1 for the Bills. Bills don't really got to think about using the timeout, to be honest with you, where they're at on the field. But the Pats maybe. So big connection for Allen to Diggs, and that's a first down. That's a backbreaker for the Pats, but got to hold strong in the red zone again. If you guys have enjoyed the first half, don't forget to Gronk spike the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Bottom Line View content just like this. Also, Gronk spike the notification bell for the latest upload. Good play by Allen, keep the play alive. He pumped first, and then he found Diggs after the pump fake. New England's been, those last couple plays, they've been in tough spots. Obviously, offensively, they get the stop at the 1-yard line, and then they can't get the first down, which is big. Bills' defense has made some plays. Bills' defense took that interception kind of made this all happen right now, where New England's having their defense is being put in really difficult scenarios. $13-6 Bucks. Um, 24-7 Bengals, and Ravens are in the red zone. 10-3 Rams over the Vikings, which was a game that I was kind of interested in. Looks like a relatively low-scoring game in comparison to what I thought it would be. 12-10 Chargers, and Houston somehow is hanging in there with the Chargers. The Bucks have a first down at the 6-yard line of the Panthers. 63-yard gain by Cecil Grayson. Who? Interesting. 10-7 Bills here, first and goal. New England has 2 timeouts. First and 10. End around to McKenzie is a loss of a yard. 1:50 remaining in the first half. Did someone take a timeout? New England took a timeout. Probably figuring that Buffalo's going to pass. Yeah, Pets aren't playing great, but I think the Bills, you got to credit the Bills. They're playing a good game so far, and I don't think New England's necessarily playing bad. Not like the Colts game. Like the Colts game, like they were bad. Like bad, like clearly bad. This game, it's more like pretty even, but they've just been in bad situations. That turnover obviously was huge. $10-7 Bills. Buffalo's coaching is good. I don't agree with you there. 2nd and 11. At New England's 12-yard line. Play action. Throw to the end zone. Almost intercepted by J.C. Jackson. Off the hands of Jackson, incomplete. Allen was looking for possibly a jump ball. That would have been huge if Jackson could come down with that. And if you didn't know, he's back in the game. Intended for Diggs. Diggs was looking for a penalty before the ball was even thrown there. Allen was looking for the flag as well, but I think that he kind of stopped on his route and I don't know. I wouldn't have called that either because Diggs kind of gave up on the route weirdly, but 3rd and 11. Huge 3rd and 11. Empty formation for the Bills. 3-man rush for New England. Throw down the seam to Diggs and a touchdown, Buffalo. Man, you got to see that coming. They did that like last game like 8 times. So that's a touchdown for Diggs, and in a hole now is New England. That was a great throw. Looked like Van Noy was in the inside, and nobody came over really from the safety or the linebacker spot to get a hand on the ball. I think J.C. Jackson was playing outside leverage, so he was trying to force the guy inside to get the coverage from the inside, and just not good enough. But a great throw. I mean, that was all Allen's throw there. If that's a not as hard of a pass, maybe it's incomplete, but it was just a bullet right down the middle on the money. So I'm a little surprised McCourty didn't play that, but 17-7 Bills. New England's in a hole now. They're going to have to come back. Turnover, really. That turnover has been a killer for them. Not really because it resulted in points, but because it resulted in the Bills having massive pull in terms of the field position. You guys are way too harsh. That offsides was huge. You're right. You are right. I put my chain on. Did the Bucs score a touchdown? You can watch it on TV. Bills get the ball at halftime, yeah. There's lots of time here for Mac to put up some points before half. Hey, at least New England has experience being in these positions from last week. Tampa scored. Who scored? Eagles are in the red zone. How the Eagles can like legitimately not score versus the Giants is like one of the 9 wonders of the world. How did the Bucs get the ball at the 1-yard line? Or is this... What happened? The heck? Or is that just from the touchdown? That's from the touchdown. Great. All right, 1:45 remaining in the first half. Am I worried about Tampa without Godwin? I'm not worried necessarily, but I think it definitely hurts them. He's a great player. I think there's a difference between being worried and being worried and like having less confidence, let's just say. Like with Godwin and Brown and all their playmakers, that offense is basically unstoppable. Obviously, they haven't had Antonio Brown for a long time, but he's back now, and they would have been really explosive with him. But without Godwin, it kind of goes back to the same thing. Mac throws it underneath the Bolden, and he drops the pass. It's a second drop for Mac Jones receivers. First one by Harry. This one by Brandon Bolden. That's cool, Kaylee. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Kendrick Bourne in motion. Bunch to the left. Harry solo to the right. Mack, 4-man rush, looking left. Throwing left over the head of Hunter Henry, incomplete. 3rd and 10. Henry got hit little late there. He's all right, though. 3rd and 10. 1:35 remaining in the first half. This is a big 3rd down and 10. Big 3rd down and 10 here. At their own 25-yard line. Mack throws. And it's incomplete. Intended for Kendrick Bourne. Flag on the play. That was a long play. Could be holding on either side, to be honest. Oh, roughing the passer. That is almost as bad as New England taking that offside. Oh, yeah, it is roughing the... He hit him in the helmet. I didn't even see that on the first go. But, yeah, that's roughing the passer. You can't hit a guy helmet to helmet, so... 1st down, New England. They get a little bit lucky there, thanks to the Bills. So, 1st down at their own 40. 1:29 remaining. They've got plenty of time to get some points here. 1:29. Points before the half would be big. This half hasn't really gone their way in terms of field position and things like that. If they can get within a score before half, that would be pretty big, in my opinion. Mack, play action. On the move to his right. He's going to run. And Mack is going to take... Whoa, 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 whoa. That is another flag by Jerry Hughes. A gain of 7 for Mac Jones on the run, but that's going to be about a 15-yard penalty for unnecessary roughness. Because Jerry Hughes just ripped Mac Jones from behind out of bounds. So that's going to be another 15-yard penalty. He put it on his shoulders and then he ripped him down. Like, that's like the worst thing you could do. That's even worse than just pushing him. 1:22 left in the first half, and the Bills are kind of hurting themselves with a couple big penalties here. New England's got to stop dropping the ball. I agree. I think the Packers can blow it in the playoffs. I'm not huge on the Packers. After watching them the last 2 weeks, I don't think they're as good as people think. I think they're a good team, don't get me wrong. Do I think they're going to win the Super Bowl? I'm not sure. Wait, what? Did they just not call that penalty? Hold on. They didn't call that penalty? That is fucking bullshit. That is one of the worst calls I've ever seen. I'm sorry for the language, but that is terrible. The guy was like 3 yards out of bounds, and he ripped him down out of bounds. That's... If you want to protect your players, that's not a way of doing it. And Belichick's pissed, too. Understandably. I mean, they could have hurt our quarterback, so I don't really love that, personally. Now there's a flag on the field. I'm not sure what it's for. Oh my God, bro. Unsportsmanlike conduct on New England. On Trent Brown. Are you kidding me, ref? Dude, come on, man. That's garbage. You can't... That's terrible. Get the replacement refs out there. Fuck. Terrible. 2nd and 18 for New England here. Now they got to make something happen from their own 32-yard line. Pressure. Mack throws to the flat, incomplete, out of bounds. 3rd and 18 now. Man, that's garbage, dude. That is terrible. That's so inconsistent. They call that in every game. I watch a lot of NFL games. They call that in every single NFL game that I've seen this year. And they didn't call that flag. And now it results in a 15-yard penalty for New England. 3rd and 18 here for the Pats. Throw over the middle, incomplete for Bolden. He falled backward. I don't know what happened there. He fell over. So now it's 4th and 18, and the Pats are going to punt. Brutal. Still a lot of time left in the half, too. So New England's going to have a great second half. And they have to finish strong here. That's a good punt by Bailey to the 5-yard line. Let's see if they can make a return out of something. They do. That's a gain of about 15 yards on the return by the Bills to the 20-yard line. That is the best punt in about 5 weeks. That's the best punt in about 5 weeks. And Durkant, no, they should not be up 17. Halftime in Carolina, is it still the same score? Yeah, some really bad officiating, but you've got to just put it behind you and continue playing. It's really bad, but you can't do anything about it now, so you just got to keep playing. I'm not sure why Trent took the flag. I'm not sure exactly what it was for. If it was for, like, swearing at the other player, the ref, I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, he got that 15-yard penalty. The Bengals have 30 points at halftime. That's insane. All right. 1st and 10, one timeout for the Bills at their own 20-yard line. Pat's defense now put in another tough position here. Allen going down the field, and it's another flag on New England, probably. Unless they call it on the Bills. I don't know. Mills is kind of pissed off. Okay, they called pass interference on offense. Let's see if this is a good call. I can't say anything's a good call at this point. Emmanuel Sanders got called for offensive pass interference, which is what Mills was basically saying the whole time. Yeah, he pushed him, but I mean, yeah, if you would have caught it, I definitely would have called that. But it was offensive pass interference, but I feel like I see that happen like every game, and it's not called, so I don't know. 1st and 20 at their own 10-yard line. The Bills, Allen's going to run up the middle, and Allen takes it to the 18-yard line. 45 seconds left in the second quarter. One timeout for the Bills. They're not stopping the clock right now. It's 2nd and long. 40 seconds, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35. They might just take this to the locker room. 30, 17-7 Buffalo. So I'm not sure why. Okay, I guess they got to call one more play. I would expect it to be like a run or something. It's a draw, and then for 2 yards. So that's going to be the end of the first half. 17-7 Bills. Not the best start by New England. I thought New England and Buffalo have played fairly even. That one stretch where New England threw an interception. And that's really where the game took a turn. And that's where the Bills started to take the game, is where the Bills got an interception. tipped up in the air, Hyde got it. That turned into a drive to the 1 yard line. New England made the stop. Okay, but the stop is not as important as what happened after. So the stop caused them to get the ball at the 1 yard line. They weren't able to get the first down from the 1 yard line. So that kind of caused them to be put in another bad position of punting the ball back. And then that's where the Bills were able to drive down the field. And then they took an offside on 4th and 7, made it a 4th and 2. Then the Bills converted 4th and 2. And then they went down and scored. So that's kind of where the game took a turn. New England and Buffalo are playing fairly even. And then once that interception happened, Buffalo kind of took the game from there. And that's why they're up 17-7. This game isn't over by any means. We'll see how they come out with some adjustments. The one thing I will say about New England on defense so far, I haven't been a huge fan of the lack of aggressiveness a little bit. It's been a bit too soft for me. I understand like not wanting to give up the big plays down the field, but especially with an undermanned Bills wide receiving core, I think there's the opportunity to take more chances than they've been taking, especially allowing Devin Singletary to get all of these completions underneath the defense. That has been just kind of like annoying and been able to move the chains. That Barmore penalty was a huge turning point as well, because it allowed, instead of a 4th and 7, which is a lot more difficult to convert, it allowed a 4th and 2. So that was a big play, but New England had a really good second series. They ran the ball really well. They went for it twice on 4th down. They got both of them. They were able to make it a tie game. And since then, the offense has kind of been sputtering, and they haven't been able to put some stretches of plays together. So we'll see what they come out with in the second half. But the first series in this second half is going to be really, really big for New England's defense, because if they don't get a stop there, it's going to be difficult. Bodo says, just block him, Natasha. Talking about Durkant. Durkant is just doing this on purpose because he's annoying. Paul D says, Pat's not going anywhere. Joe says, wind beat the Bills last time. Dried Ocean says this game should be more than 17-7. I don't agree, but yeah. Mike says, hate it when Hightower helps the opponent off the ground. The one thing I will complain about, and I don't like to do this, but like that one call, no call was just really, really bad. Like that's one of the worst no calls I've seen all year, was that no call on the sidelines. And I don't like to complain about refs. I never usually do, as you guys know. But like that was one of the worst no calls I've seen all season. I watch a lot of football. They call that every single time. The quarterback running out of the pocket, out of bounds, and the guy rips him down. They call that every time. And that maybe took 3 points off the board for New England, because they would have been in Buffalo territory. They would have had at least an opportunity for a field goal, and that took it off the board for them to make it a one-score game. So that was bad, and that hurt. And I'm more upset because you've got to call that especially when it's a quarterback, because if you get hurt there, I mean, geez, like that's terrible. So Harry's been Harry. I mean, I don't know what you would really expect from him. He's not a great player. He dropped a pass, obviously. He was the intended target on the interception. He's just not good. I don't know what else to say. He's just not good. But he's in there because there's no Nelson Aguilar. So that's kind of speaks to the wide receiver depth, right? You have a Harry as your fourth receiver, and nobody else has really been able to take his spot as a receiver. I would have maybe liked them to, and this is a conversation we can have if New England goes on to lose this game. But I think like a guy like Christian Wilkerson, he's somebody that impressed me in preseason and somebody that's been on their practice squad. I thought they might call up for this scenario. He's somebody that if Harry's having a bad game, you could put him in and maybe see if, because he has a connection with Mac, put him in as that fourth receiver on those passing plays. And I don't think, I just, I've never been a big Harry guy ever since the first year. I think he puts forth an effort. I just simply don't think he's very good, which is unfortunate. But yeah, like he sucked. I don't know what else to say. Defensively, I think they've been great in the red zone. Otherwise, I think they've been frustrating to watch today because I think their game plan has backfired a little bit. And that's why I look to them in the second half to make some adjustments and to play a little bit tighter coverage. I'd like to maybe see some more man-to-man in this game than they've been playing. I think maybe a little bit too much zone. But if you continuously get them in those third and shorts, fourth and shorts, and those red zone scenarios, you expect New England to get off the field. They did once. And Josh Allen has played a really good half for the most part. So, yeah, he's been awesome. He's Josh Allen. He's a great player. I think for the Bills, coaching has been good. Brian Daboll, I think in particular, has been good. Even some of the plays that didn't work for them were creative. But they just didn't, the defense in New England stepped up and made a play. But yeah, I think the Bills have been very, very good from the offensive side of the ball in terms of their play calling, in terms of the game plan, in terms of Allen's decision making has been very good. That one throw to Diggs for a touchdown was super impressive. Defensively, they're a solid defense. We know this. They're one of the better defenses in the league, especially when they know you're going to pass. And they've showed up big time. The run defense hasn't been great for the Bills, especially on that one drive, but it hasn't really mattered as much in this game because New England hasn't really been able to grasp the pace of play. So we'll see how the Bills defense plays in the second half because you feel like if the Bills are going to win this game, their defense is going to have to show up in the second half and make some plays. And I think their coverage has been very impressive. Tight. A lot of man, to be honest with you. And I think it's worked out for them. I just, New England's receivers haven't really been able to create a lot of separation. And I think a lot of people are going to look at that and say, Mac hasn't played well. I don't think that's been the case. I think Mac's played pretty well. I think New England's receivers, when they've needed to make some plays, have not been able to make some plays, right? And there's no Nelson Aguilar. So that is obviously a big loss when you have N'Keal out there as your third receiver, but no excuses. The Bills are without players too, and you got to find a way to step up, and New England's receivers haven't found a way to step up in the passing game. When everything has gone their way, when they're able to run the ball and pass off of it, it's worked, and I expect them to continue that into the second half. But, yeah, I think a lot of people, especially last week, oh my God, nice run by Vaughn. But, yeah, a lot of people blamed Mac for last week, and I thought it was kind of something similar. Did Shaq Barrett get seriously injured on that play? Does anyone know? Because I just saw a knee injury, which can never be a good sign. Is he okay? Now I'm a little bit worried about the Bucs. So the Bills are going to get the ball after halftime. (10-10) Falcons and Lions. Stafford got popped. Who is this S. Smith on the Panthers? I thought it was Steve Smith, bro. 13-12 Jets. 17-12 Texans. Oh my God, are you serious? Bro, is Davis Mills the future of the Texans? Is this guy, like, kind of good? Like, Davis Mills, man. I know, like, he's on the Texans, but, bro, he's been pretty good. Give him a little help. He might be a pretty good player, honestly. He's ripping the Chargers up. 13-3 Rams and Vikings are driving it. No, they got it at their own 41. Never mind. 3-3 Eagles Giants at halftime. 10-10 Lions Falcons. 19-6 Bucks. 31-14 Bengals. 31-14. If I'm being honest, I think Davis Mills has been better than Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence. Both of them this year. I mean, what's the difference between their supporting casts? Really? What is it? What is it? You tell me. That's cool, Kaylee. Bengals are going to win the division, yeah. I said that weeks ago. I still feel that way. The Ravens have really nobody left. The Steelers are dreadful. And the Browns are kind of toast after they lost to the Packers. And Baker looks like a piece of poop. Does Mac have 100 yards? I don't think so. Josh Johnson, in terms of third quarterbacks go, isn't that bad of an option. I think it's more so like the whole team kind of is kind of terrible. They're missing a lot of players. And it's not just the quarterback. The Bengals, I think they're going to make the playoffs at the end of the day. I don't expect them to do much in the playoffs, but they'll be entertaining to watch. Next year is really the year for them. I think Burrow's maturing into one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. I think you could argue he's about top 10 quality. And defensively, they're decent. They could use a couple difference makers over there. And offensively, they're really good. If they can add like one or two offensive linemen, like first round tackle or first round guard or even a center. I mean, a first round talent at offensive line would be huge for them. And defensively, if they could get like one more difference maker at corner or D line, that would be a difference. Like they could be really good in next year. If they make the right moves, like that is the team. If I had to pick any team maybe in the NFL that I could, them and the Chargers, if I could be the GM of those teams going into next year, those are the ideal spots. You've got a really good quarterback on a rookie contract with a pretty good roster already. The only question I have about the Bengals is the coaching. Like long term, I'm not sure if Zach Taylor is the guy. I think he's okay, and he's proven to be better than maybe I thought this year. But I'm not like fully convinced he's a long term coach, just because his first couple years were so bad. But since Joe Burrow has been healthy, he's been good. All right, so we're starting the third quarter. Bills on the return. And taken down at the 19-yard line, and that is where the Bills will begin. So this is a big drive for both teams here. New England down 10 at halftime. For them, you got to get the ball back for your offense as soon as possible. For the Bills, you can extend this lead to open this half and really take control of this game. How long have I been a Pats fan? Like 20 years. All right. Quarter 3. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Gronk spiked that like button. First down throw for Allen. Throw to the flat, and McKenzie takes it for 9. Again, another throw to the flat, which gains way too many yards. And Stephon Diggs is out there. He was walking gingerly before halftime, they say, but he's out there. 2nd and 1. 14-20 remaining in the third quarter. 3 receivers out on the field. Motion from McKenzie. Handoff. It's a first down. Singletary, gain of 5. Not the ideal 3 and out that you would like from New England's defense, but Hopefully they can make a play here. Singletary is down on the field. Clock is stopped at 14:03 in the third quarter. Singletary's been really good today, especially as a receiver. Jimmy, it looks like right now the Bills. I hope not, but it looks like it right now. All right. All right, Christina. Or is it Sabrina? I'm not sure. Thank you for joining, and I hope your sister's okay. First and 10, trips to the left. Blitz by the Pats. Allen off his back foot completes a deep ball. I'm not sure. They're saying they're ruling it incomplete. It looked like it might have been a catch. I don't know. Patriots defenders were saying incomplete right away. That was a tough throw for Allen to make. Let's see. Oh no, it goes through his hands. Incomplete. It's a good call. It was almost like a gain of 30. Allen threw that like off his back foot under pressure. That would have been a really impressive throw. And it was an impressive throw. Just McKenzie, tough catch, couldn't make the catch, went through his arms. Second and 10. McKenzie's been really good, though. I will say that. Bunch to the left. Moss, the running back. Patriots blitz off the edge. Allen throws to the flat. There's McKenzie again, and he gets another first down. Just way too soft on the flat. I mean, way too soft. It's getting ridiculous at this point. If you want to just keep letting them complete the throw to the flat, I mean, might as well just go home. I don't understand this defense right now. Like, that's the only way they're moving the ball, is throw over the middle for 5 yards to the running back and 10 yards to the flat. Like, it's just too easy. First down at the 47 here of the Bills. Pressure by Barmore up the middle. Allen throws, and it's complete to McKenzie again at the Patriots' 35-yard line. And I honestly think New England took a holding penalty there. McKenzie's been the best receiver in this game, and he usually doesn't even play. Let's see. Yeah, it was holding on him. Penalties decline. First down, Bills in New England territory. Oh, Jalen Mills got the penalty? Okay, Jalen Mills was covering Sand. Oh, that's a bad call. Yeah, that's a bad call, but nonetheless, it doesn't really matter. First and 10. Sanders just tripped over and fell on his face, and they called a penalty, but it didn't matter anyways. It was a completion. All right, at the 35-yard line of New England, Ultras in here calling us frauds. Appreciate it. Beat your team by 50. Throw to the flat. Sanders, complete, gain of 9. And I don't know. This defense right now, allowing 10-yard completions to the flat, is becoming extremely frustrating, and I don't understand it at this point. But they're just going to continue to allow the Bills to throw 9 yards to the flat. So we'll see if they do anything different. Second and 1. At New England's 26-yard line, the Bills on their first drive of the second half. Quarterback sneak and a first down. Gain of 2. First down at New England's 24-yard line. Bills' offensive line's been good. New England hasn't really gotten any pressure in this game. I haven't really blitzed them at all. First down. 3-man rush from New England. Throw over the head of Diggs, incomplete. That was a bad throw by Allen. A rare bad throw by Allen. He's had maybe 2 in this game. 11:13 remaining in the third. And Alexander Madison scores for the Vikings to be within 3 of the Rams. That looks to be a good game over there in the third quarter. New England's defense has definitely got to make a play at this point, guys. They got to make a play. Second and 10, play action, boot for Allen. He's going to chuck it up. Wide open receiver, but it is dropped by Kumaro. That was, I was like, he's wide open. The whole play, he's wide open. Nobody even went to cover him. I think it might have been Jalen Mills' responsibility. Not the best throw by Allen. We got lucky there. Patriots fans, you got lucky. That was not a great throw and not a great catch. Both ways. I mean, it could have been a catch. It was a little, like, on that type of play, that should have been maybe an easier completion than it was. Or than it wasn't. I don't know what to say there. But yeah, that's a huge missed opportunity for the Bills. And now they're in a 3rd and 10 at the Patriots' 24-yard line. Blitz by New England. Under pressure is Allen. He throws it across his body. It's complete for a first down. Like, oh my gosh. That's just Josh Allen, like, just winning the game by himself. Like, that's ridiculous. Pressure right up the middle. Allen to his right throws it across the field and completes it for a first down. That's ridiculous. There's no blame for New England's defense. You can't really play better defense than that. That's just a quarterback making a play, to be honest with you. So first down at the 13-yard line of the Patriots. The Bills still looking to get in the end zone after that missed Kumaro play. Allen throws it to Knox, and there's a flag. Knox scores a touchdown. But I think there's a flag on the Bills. $10:15 left in the third. And it's called illegal man downfield. So it will still be first down and long here. Well, Allen is obviously better than Mac. I don't know one person who thinks that Allen is worse than Mac. What's up, Mean Jay? How you doing, man? Congratulations to Justin Jefferson, then. All right. 1st and 15. 10:15 left in the third quarter. Bills audible. Run to the right. Moss gains 5 on that run. Maybe more. But there is a flag. I saw a bunch of New England defenders get steamrolled on that play. And it was a holding on the Bills. So that's another big penalty by the Bills. Second, and they've taken very few penalties, but 2 penalties in a row for Dawson Knox. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Mac is definitely not better than Allen, sorry. Mac's a good young player, but Allen's one of the top quarterbacks in the game. At the 28 of New England now, 1st and 25 for the Bills. J.C. Jackson on Diggs on the right. Allen looking that way, coming back to the left. Allen going to throw over the middle, complete again to Diggs. That's a 7-second play. Second and something. Let's see. 9:40 left in the third quarter. Just the pass rush isn't getting home at all. It looks like they're trying to contain Allen in the pocket, and then Allen escapes. Eventually is finding those second play completions like I've been talking about. Kind of reminds me of the Cowboys game a little bit, where New England's defense, they've been making the quarterback hold the ball, but they just haven't been able to get home or force an incompletion. 2nd and 14 here. Blitz by New England. Send 5. And eventually the ball comes out and New England picks it up in their end zone and takes a touchback. I think it might have been a fumble. It was really close. It's rather an incompletion or a fumble. Judon tipped the ball out of Allen's hands. If that's a fumble, that's a huge play for the Pats. That's an incompletion. That's a game saver for the Bills. They're going to rule it an incompletion, and I think based on the replay, that is the correct call. Yeah, I think that's an incompletion. Close. Very close. 3rd and 14. Judon got there. He's got to get there more often here. 3rd and 14 for the Bills. At New England's 16-yard line. I don't see a reason to challenge that. That to me is an incompletion. 3rd and 14 with 9:12 left in the third quarter. Allen takes the snap. Allen under pressure. Allen going to throw it off his back foot out of the end zone. Throws it away. Incomplete. 4th and 14. New England finally sends a blitz. And they don't get there, but it forces a earlier throw than Allen would like. So 17-7, and the kicker's going to come on to make it 20-7 here. So at least they don't give up a touchdown. I will say that much. Fourth and 14. My bad. Went down the wrong hole. Bass from 34 yards is good. It hooked for a bit, but then it went right back down the middle. Buffalo up 20-7. The game's not over yet. 2-score game still. Ideally, they would have gotten off the field faster than that, and allowed no points. But regardless, 20-7. Bills extend their lead. We're going to see what this offense is made of. They're going to have to step up. Game's far from over. Buffalo kind of blew it there. They could have went up definitely more than they did. They could have went up 24-7 there. But Allen missed a throw, or Allen sort of missed, but Kumaro also missed too. So they both missed. I think in this game so far, I think you could say about the offense, the lack of receivers has showed up so far in this game. More than anything else. Let's see. Bucks are suck up field goal. Good. 22-6. Looks like the Bucks are playing well. Did Emmanuel Sanders get hurt, or is this Miles Sanders? Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders is ruled out, in case anyone has him in fantasy. Harry says, go Bills. 13-13 Lions, Falcons. Eagles up 10-3. Jets up 16-12. That's a weird score. 17-15 Texans, and they might score a touchdown. Unbelievable. 31-14 Bengals. Mac's going to have to come back here. He's going to need some plays from his players. I need to see more of these tight ends in this game. Henry's been very quiet. Jonnu has not gotten the ball yet. Offense sputtered there in the first half. I think they have a formula to move the ball, though. A touchdown puts you right back in this game. This is a big drive for New England. They've just lacked a lot of time of possession. The Bills have possessed the ball, moved the ball. .902 left in the third. Bass gonna kick. Kicks it deep. Out of the back of the end zone. New England takes over at their own 25-yard line. What's up, Big Data? How you doing? Or Data? Let's see what this offense is made of, guys. Oh, wow, that's wild. First and 10 for New England in the shotgun. Henry and Jonnu both in the game. Handoff. Harris to the 30, to the 40, 45, 50. Back upfield into Bills territory. Huge run. And that's the way to start the second half if you're New England's offense. Need more Damian Harris in my life. I do want to say that much. He's been good in this game. And so has the run game. They just haven't had the ball in advantageous positions. Now they do. Let's see if they can pull this off here and score a touchdown. Defense has kept you in the game. 8:25 left in the third. I formation for the Pats. Harry the lone receiver, which I hate, but he is the lone receiver. Handoff. Up the middle, Harris gains 3. Eight minutes remaining in the third quarter. Lots of time, guys. Lots of time. What's up, mini baby? What's up, Greg? He says if the Pats keep running, they will lose. Hey, you score here, you're right back in the game, bro. 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 41-yard line. Oh, Rams punt return. Nice. Handoff again, Harris, and that goes for no gain. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8. Good play by the Bills defense. Matt Milano coming from the opposite side, wrapping around and getting that tackle, as well as Taron Johnson. Also 93 beat Wynn's ass. But Johnson and Milano met at the running back. So 3rd and 8, big 3rd and 8. And you would have to think 4th down is also probably go for it territory here. But this is a big 3rd and 8 at the Bills' 42-yard line. Kendrick Bourne in motion. Mack takes a snap. Quick throw to Harry. Harry moves inside. Harry, first down. I don't know what Harry was doing there. I mean, that was one of the most awkward 9-yard runs I've ever seen in my life. But he got the first down nonetheless. This guy, even when he's doing good stuff, it just looks bad. I don't know what to say. 1st and 10, 6:45 left in the third quarter. First down, Patriots. Huge first down. Nice play call by McDaniels. Expecting the blitz. The blitz comes. You throw a screen behind it, and it works for the first down. 1st and 10. Hunter Henry at tight end. Fake the pitch. Mack in the pocket. Mack's going to go deep. And it's dropped. It could have been an interception. I feel like Harry was the intended target there. There's a double team on Harry there. Not a great decision from Mack, in my opinion. I think if Harry continues to go to the left and Mack leads him there, you have a chance at a completion. But that wasn't good from either perspective. That wasn't good from Harry. That wasn't good from Mack either. So I don't know. That was just bad. 2nd and 10. So New England gets lucky there. Could have been picked off. 6:15 left in the third quarter at the 32 of the Bills. Play action. Looking for the screen, and Mack just throws it at the dirt. Incomplete because it's not open. 3rd and 10. Smart play by Mac Jones, but not a good play by the offense. Bills have done a really good job versus the running back screens. I will say that. They've taken that kind of out of the game. Who returned this for a touchdown? Powell, the Rams. 3rd and 10 at the Bills' 32-yard line. Another big 3rd down and long for the Pats. Mack throws over the middle. Jacoby Myers gets the first down, at least where I marked the ball. But the ref looks like he's going to mark it short. Jacoby Myers is hurt on the play, or he came up a little hurt. I think that's a bad spot. I thought he flipped over the first down, at least the marker on the screen. But it depends where they spot the ball. So they're going to rule it short. Yeah, looks like it. 4th and 1. 5:35 left in the third quarter, and it is 4th and 1. New England's offense is on the field. Quarterback sneak, and the Pats get it. First down, New England, and that's a gain of 7 on a quarterback sneak. New England getting a bit chippy and physical here. Trent Brown just pushed Matt Milano about 4 yards. 5 minutes left in the third quarter, 1st and 10. So New England's got it in the red zone. Big response here if they can get in the end zone. Great drive by Mac Jones to get that first down. The passion. Why is N'Keal Harry on the field? Run and a fumble by Harris. And then Harris somehow only loses a yard. Oh my God. It was a toss and then he fumbled the ball to himself. 2nd down and long. Get N'Keal Harry off the field. Can we get N'Keal Harry off the field? I don't care if he's good at blocking, bro. Get him off the field. Get Kendrick Bourne in there. Get Jacoby in there. Somebody else, please. Please. He's like no threat. I'd rather have Henry just lined up as a receiver than him. 2nd and 12. 2 tight ends and 2 receivers. Jones throws over the middle to Myers, and good tackle by Edmonds. It's a pickup of probably 3 or I wouldn't even say it was 4. 3rd down and 9 coming up for New England. They've been put in these 3rd and longs continuously, and Mac has stepped up. Third and 9 at the Bills' 15, 16. 3:40 remaining in the third. Bills showing blitz. Mac throws. Bolden gets out of bounds, gaining 6, but that's not good enough for the first down. So it'll be 4th and 3, and I don't know what Bills' call will be here. This is going to be an interesting decision for Bill. New England's going to go for it. 4th and 3. Mac on the move. Mac throws. Complete first down at the 3-yard line of the Bills. Great play by Myers and Jones to keep that play alive and convert the 4th and 3. Bold decision to go for it, but it's the correct one. Myers makes the clutch grab at the 3-yard line. They've gone for it a lot, and they've made almost, I think, every single one. So, 1st and goal at the Bills' 3-yard line. Goal line formation, I should call it. And the Pats are likely going to run this right to the left. Maybe to the right now. They motion Henry to the right. And a run to the right. And Harris up the middle to the 1-yard line, maybe. Gain of 2. 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Run it right again. Run it again. Right up the middle. Got to run it right up the middle. Second and goal. 1:50 remaining in the third. Could see a quarterback sneak as well. Jakob Johnson motions to the left. You got 2 receivers now to the left. And a timeout by Buffalo. Interesting. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Buffalo takes a timeout. I guess New England's formation threw the Bills off there, maybe, potentially. Or maybe they couldn't get a player off the field substitution-wise. I'm not sure. Yeah, I would just run it twice if you have to, but run it once at least. Yeah, Jakob Johnson is... Jacoby. I thought you said Jakob. Jacoby is the Edelman Welker. I mean, he's similar. I don't think he's quite as, like, twitchy, but he is a good player. Second and goal. Jakob Johnson at tight end now. Handoff, Harris up the middle. Harris scores. Touchdown, Patriots. 20 to 13. And Nick Folk is going to attempt the extra point. Huge drive by New England, getting in the end zone. The 11th rushing touchdown of the season for number 37, Damian Harris. So New England is still in this game. Despite what everyone was saying in the chat, the game is not over yet. We've got a full quarter plus to play. 14 plays, 75 yards, a couple fourth down conversions. 7 minutes, 21 seconds. New England gets in the end zone. Extra point from Folk is good. 20 to 14. Bills. And we've got a 6-point ball game despite the Bills maybe having the upper hand for a majority of the day. So Bills will receive the kickoff after the break. Buccaneers, what's the score? 22-6. They're at the Panthers' 20-yard line. I keep seeing this Cecil guy. Brady throws to... Who is that? Is that Grayson again? This guy's a beast. First down. Who is this guy? Brady's new favorite target. He's actually kind of good. Mixon's tearing it up. Ravens are just giving up. First and goal for the Bucs at the Panthers' 7-yard line. Brady hands it to Rojo. Touchdown, Bucs. They're up 28-6. Good play by them. That would be a really impressive win because they are missing like half their good players. The Chargers and the Texans is like the weirdest game ever. The Texans are somehow like they're somehow winning 24-15. That's insane. I don't know how that would really impact the wild card race. Because I don't think anyone expected the Chargers to lose to the Texans. The cardiac Pat, says Mike. Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate all you guys who watch consistently. Gronk spike the like button consistently and support me. Thank you, guys. If you guys haven't already, Gronk spiked that like button. We have 261 people in here, only 115 likes. That feels off to me. That feels off. I don't know about you. Checking my fantasy team here. I've got a 95% chance to win. You think I'm going to win? There's always that 5%. You know what I mean? All right. So, New England kickoff with 1:41 remaining in the third quarter. Taking it from the 3-yard line, the Bills, and a return to the 30 and the 34-yard line, Buffalo. So good return by Stevenson, not Ramondre, the Bills Stevenson, to the 34-yard line. Bills got good field position, or decent field position once again here on this drive. This is a huge drive for the defense, guys. Huge. Huge. Gotta cause a stop. Gotta get a stop here. Gotta get a stop here. Still the third quarter. 1:35 left in the third. Allen pumps. Allen throws. Diggs. And I don't know where they're going to spot that. Diggs is hurt after Bryant just suplexed him. That could have been a flag, honestly. Diggs got hurt. He hurt his left shoulder. Miles Bryant just Kurt Angle slammed him onto the mat. Hurt his left shoulder. Yeah, he suplexed his ass. That's a little that's usually a flag. When you get excessive a little bit like that, when the refs are starting to call that, so that might be a bad no call by the refs, but they seemingly don't care about player safety. So I don't know what to tell you, because they didn't call it on Mac Jones, and now they're not calling it on Stephon Diggs. So Diggs appears to be okay. He's shaking his shoulder off. He has 10 targets, 5 catches, 60 receptions, and a touchdown, not 60 touchdowns. 2nd and 4 for the Bills at their own 40. Matt Judon lining up as middle linebacker here. Interesting. Handoff up the middle, and Judon makes the stop. It's a gain of 1. So 3rd and 3. Could the Pats force a 3 and out here? 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Remember, Bills took a timeout. They've got 2 timeouts left in this half. New England has all 3. Yeah, that was a terrible hit on Godwin too. But I mean, that was at least understandable because it was during the play. Some of these are a little bit like late, you know what I mean? 3rd and 2 for the Bills at their own 42. Allen, looking left, throws to the flat. McKenzie picks up the first down and gains 4. So Pats are playing a little bit tighter coverage here. But that was a good design and a good pickup by the Bills. It's hard to play man versus that bunch stack look. And McKenzie runs an out through the stack and picks up the first down. So good play call from the Bills. It's going to be the end of the third quarter and the fourth quarter coming up. First down by the Bills. Patriots still in it, though. 20-14 Buffalo heading into the fourth quarter. Let me know who you guys think's going to take it in this fourth quarter. 13-3 Eagles, and they're at 3rd and goal at the Giants 4. 20-13 Falcons. 16-15 Jets. 27-15 Texans. 20-13 Rams over Vikings. 27-15 Texans. What the frick? 34-14 Bengals. Nobody is amazed at this Texans game other than me, I guess. What's up? We got some New England comments. Yeah, badass, you're right. Yeah, I agree. Big data, I agree. That was a bad timeout. That's why I was confused by it when it happened. But hey, timeout's a timeout. Ravens just scored? Okay. So the over hit in that game. The over was suspicious. The over-under was suspiciously low in that game. It was like 41. I think they've scored like 54 points. PL says, thanks for doing this, Mitch. I have work and can't watch on TV. This is the next best thing. Thank you, PL. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining. Sammy Darnold is in at quarterback for the Panthers. Third and 2, Panthers get the first down. All right, first down, Bills, we're back. Fourth quarter. Allen on the move, throws. There's a flag. I think it's going to be holding on the Bills. But McKenzie made an incredible catch at the Patriot 25-yard line. I'm pretty sure it's a hold because Judon was coming around the corner and he got a tug. Oh, holding on the defense. Oh, okay. All right, I guess that play stands then. Oh, it's holding on Judon for pass interference. I saw someone come around the corner and get held. I guess the refs didn't see that, but. So that's a huge play for the Bills, and now they're close to the red zone. And if you're the Bills, I think you play this rather conservatively and try to get a field goal on the board to make this a two-score game. Two-score game again. They're at the Patriots' 25-yard line here. Diggs in motion to the left. Allen looking right. Allen on the move to the right. Allen going to pump. Allen going to run. And he gets a first down, gaining 12 on the scramble. 14-20 remaining in the game. And Josh Allen has been dominant in this game. 14 minutes left. Ooh, oh. Allen had his two hands on the ball. Collins hit the ball right with his helmet. It kind of like bounced around, but 13:50 left in the game. Handoff Buffalo. Gain of maybe a yard. Second down and 10. Second and 9, 13:20 remaining in the game. Ball at the 14 of the Pats. Blitz from New England. Throw for Allen to Knox. And Knox gets close to the first down marker. That was a great play by Allen. Again, he was under pressure and he made the throw. Great catch by Knox, too. Kind of caught it with one hand. So they're going to call it first down. First and goal, 12:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. First and goal. At the Patriot 4-yard line. Buffalo in the shotgun. Allen, handoff. Singletary breaks a tackle. Singletary goes down at the 2. 12 minutes remaining in the game. Second and goal at the 2. New England's defense gotta make a play. Judon runs off the field. Interesting. Second and goal. 11:50 left in the game. Have our spread personnel here for the Bills. They got 4 receivers in the game. Handoff Singletary, and I believe he got in. Touchdown. That's a huge touchdown for the Bills. That's a killer. Defense had to make a play, unable to make a play at all in this game so far. I don't know if the ball crossed, but 26-14, and they're going to go for 2. Oops. 2-point attempt for the Bills. Play action for Allen on the move. Steps up, throws, and it is no good. Duggar kind of intercepted it out of bounds. So 26-14. Offense has got to respond again. Score a touchdown again to make it a one-score game. But, yeah, defense hasn't been playing well today. It's a good offense. The Bills have a good offense. There's no doubt. Allen's been having a heck of a game. The Patriots just haven't been able to make a couple key plays. They made a couple, right? They caused a 4th and goal stop. But, yeah, just not enough. The pass rush hasn't been fantastic at all. A lot of extended plays for the Bills that have worked in their favor. And I thought the first half, their game plan was a little off. I didn't really love the soft coverages. That series, they tried to get a little bit more aggressive. The Bills just kind of made them pay. And that's more so just good offense than anything else. But, hey, Bills are a good offense. And when Josh Allen's on, he's really, really hard to stop. So you got to give the Bills credit for what they've been able to do in this game. Patriots will get the ball back here. Touchdown would be ideal. If they score a touchdown on this drive, the game's still within reach, but this is a very big drive for New England coming up. Yeah, the 2-point conversion was no good. So they're down by 12. 27-23 Texans. 27-13 Rams. OBJ touchdown. 34-21 Bengals. 29-6 Bucks. 20-16 Falcons. So that's where we stand so far. I would like to say the difference in the game so far is really that interception. Kind of turned the tide of the game. All right. 11:42 remaining in the game. Touchback. New England ball. Need a quick touchdown. I agree. 11:42 remaining in the game. Pats have all 3 timeouts. Bills have 2. 4 drives of 9+ plays and 60+ yards for the Bills have led to 19 points. All right. 11:42 left in the game. Myers in the slot to the left. Bourne wide to the right. Bolden, the running back. Mack takes the snap to throw. Complete. Henry gain of 9 on first down. 11:30 left. Big drive here for Mac Jones in the offense. Can they go down the field and score? At the 34-yard line. 2nd and 1. They huddle up. Heavy formation for the Pats here. Handoff. First down, New England. Gain of 3. First down and 10 coming up with 11 minutes remaining in the game. Harris has had a good game. 15 rushes, 88 yards, and 2 touchdowns. If you have him in fantasy, probably having a good day. The Bills have ran 60 plays on offense, which is insane. Myers, bunch to the left. Harry solo to the right. Play action. Harris picks up the blitzer. Mack avoids a rush. Mack throws off the hands of Henry and tackled down, incomplete. No flags. 2nd and 10. $10:25 left in the game. 2nd and 10 at their own 37. Max going deep. Over the head of Myers. Was there a flag? Flag. Okay, I was like, that looked like a flag, but they haven't really been calling the holdings and stuff that much. And PIs. But I think this is going to be an automatic first down for New England because I think Johnson held Myers. Yeah, Myers just beat him off the line and then kind of Johnson gave him a tug. So first down for New England. 10:19 remaining in the game. Let me check the yard line here real quick. Drops only like 2, maybe 3. There's been a couple. Not a ton. All right. 1st and 10 at their own 42. Mack in the shotgun again. Mack to throw. Mack throws and wide of Hunter Henry. Weird. I thought he was open there, but incomplete. So Henry said it was on him. Didn't break on the route. 2nd and 10. 10:15 remaining in the game. Could have had an easy completion there, but misread by Henry and by Mack. So not on the same page, which is not good. 10:15 left in the game. What's up, Big Al? How you doing, man? Gunnar Olszewski in the slot. 2nd and 10. Mack pumps. Mack's going to throw, and he's got his guy Kendrick Bourne for a first down. That's a gain of 13 and out of bounds. 10:09 left in the game. Interesting that Gunnar is in the game. He was in the slot there. He doesn't really usually play receiver. He was getting held too, but it doesn't matter. Gain of 13. I'm like, oh, I just saw the replay. He's getting held. Off comes Kendrick Bourne. Probably heavy personnel here. Not having Nelson Aguilar is certainly having an impact with some of these players that are playing today. 1st and 10 at the Bills' 45-yard line. Play action again. Blitz by the Bills. Mack gonna throw. Myers open to the 30, 25-yard line of Buffalo. Huge play for New England and a first down with 9:30 left to play in the game. New England needs a touchdown on this drive. Great play by Mack. Mack's been playing well, man. I got to give him credit. The receivers. So now they're back in the I form. Toss to the left. Harris, gain of 1. What's up, John? How you doing, man? Hopefully you had a great Christmas. KJ Osborne touchdown. The Vikings back in it? Or is it out of reach? 41-21 for the Bengals. Are the Chargers going to beat the Texans? What do we think? What do we think? Are they going to come back? 8:30 left in the game. 2nd and 8 for the Pats. Mack steps up. Mack's going to run. Mack's got a first down, and he slides for the first down. And a flag late on Mac Jones. So they didn't call the one earlier, and now players are going at it here. Bills are getting into it. Pats are getting into it. A little scrap on the field. Mac's trying to get everyone to run away from the contact. So that's potentially... So a first down on the run by Mac, but then a late hit by Milano. So they're going to get a 15-yard penalty here, but I'm not sure if New England also took a penalty. So obviously, Patriots aren't happy that they're hitting their quarterback, but I'm not sure if that's going to result in some sort of offsetting penalty here. 8:21 remaining in the game. 26-14 Bills. Pats in the red zone. Let's see. So the refs have been a little interesting today, to say the least, but we will see what the call is. Dead play fouls on both teams. So they're going to, again, help the Bills out here with an offsetting penalty. But New England does get the first down, nonetheless, because of the scramble by Mack. So, obviously, the two penalties were the first down, then the hit by Milano, which was a 15-yard penalty. And then after that, the Patriots got a call for, I guess, unnecessary roughness because they weren't happy about the hit by Milano. So, no yards either way there. That would have been a big penalty for New England to help them out in the red zone, but that doesn't end up happening. But nonetheless, they've got a first down now at the Bills' 14-yard line. Both of them were kind of weak calls. The hit was a little weak. I understand it, especially after not calling the first one, but it was a little weak. And then the second one was a little weak too, because it was basically just Andrews getting in the face of the guy that hit him. 1st and 10 at the 14 of the Bills. Toss. Harris for a gain of 6 on first down. Second down coming up. 8 minutes remaining in the game. Big data, if anything, it's helped the Bills out, bro. I don't know if you've been watching the whole game, but yeah, Bodo, I don't know. Well, it was it was a little bit after, so I understand why they called it. Damian Harris, first down and touchdown. They're going to call it a touchdown. He was crossed before the ball came out. Harris did fumble the ball, but it was after he crossed the plane, from what I saw. He had an extra effort. It looks like he was going to go down at the 1-yard line. He had an extra effort to cross. Bills are saying they've got the ball. Everyone, the ref saying, get out of here. Back up. I'm not sure what's going on. The refs aren't saying anything. Okay, so the replay. Harris scored. The ball's across. The ball was coming free as he crossed the goal line, though. That's a touchdown to me because he's across the plane. Yeah, to me, it's a touchdown because he crossed the plane with the ball, and then as he hits the turf across the plane, he fumbles it. So they called it a touchdown on the field. The extra point from Folk is good, and the game is 26-21. So New England, despite honestly not playing very well today, find themselves within 5 points with 7:35 remaining in the game. So they got a chance, guys. They got a chance. Defense has got to make a play, though. They've got to make a play. They've got to get a 3 and out. They've got to do something here. They've got to make a play. Where's my Tampa gear? I'm watching the Patriots game, man. It's right there, though. My Brady jersey is right there. Looks like they're winning 29-6. Bucks have the ball at the Panthers 45. Ronald Jones, big run, gains 15 yards on first down. Brady having a modest day, looks like. See if the defense can make a play. Lots of time left. Yeah, offense, I mean, for the most part, has been decent. I mean, there's a couple drives where it was a little rough, but that's expected. Defensively, hasn't been good enough today so far. But if they could just make one or two key plays, they might have enough if the offense continues to do what they're doing. The offense is moving right now. I don't think it's that the Bills need to wake up. I think both teams are good teams. Is there like a problem with both teams being good and like playing a close game? Some people have a problem with just good football. Like a lot of times today I've said the Bills offense has just out-executed the Patriots defense. Like it's not that complicated. The Bills, like Josh Allen has just been really good. Like there's no problem with that. I don't understand why it's got to be like somebody's fault or somebody's got to play like shit or like the bad ref or I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, can't it just be good football from both teams? (26-21). Bills have 2 timeouts. Pats have 3. 7:37 remaining in the game. Kick, deep, and a touchback for Buffalo. Yeah, Jin, I agree. I think both teams, I mean, New England, I haven't loved aspects of it as a fan, and I'm sure Bills fans could say the same thing. So that probably just means that there's been a good game, because both teams have made plays on both sides. All right. So, at the 25, the Bills start their drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun for Allen. 7:37 remaining. Allen, 4-man rush for New England. Throw to the right. It is off the hands of J.C. Jackson. A bad throw by Allen, and Jackson isn't able to catch it. That would have been a huge, huge play. Oh, right before that throw, Jackson and Diggs were kind of like engaged, and Jackson and Diggs went inside, Jackson went outside, and Jackson had the ball in his hands, but he dropped it. I want to say that's the second time that's happened in this game. Bunch to the right for Allen. 2nd and 10. Let's go, defense. Make a play. 4-man rush. Rush from Barmore. Allen throwing. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. 7:26 left in the game. Big 3rd and 10, guys. Huge 3rd and 10 here. Huge 3rd and 10. 7:26 left in the game. That was a big, oh man. I would have loved to have that interception. Okay. 7:26 left in the 4th. 3 timeouts for New England, 2 for Buffalo. 3rd and 10. Singletary the back to the left of Allen. Diggs solo to the left. Oh no, is that Diggs? No, Diggs is in the slot to the right. Patriots send 4. Allen throws. Allen completes for a 1st down to the 40-yard line of Buffalo. Oh my God, man. Get off the field. No pass rush at all. McKenzie gets open. He's been killing Bryant all day. Gets another first down. McKenzie's honestly better than the guys that are hurt right now. I mean, he's killing New England. Those guys don't kill New England like this. His speed has been a problem, to be honest with you. So 6:50 left in the game. 1st and 10 at their own 42. Play action. Allen steps, throws over the middle, and it is an incredible catch again by McKenzie. Oh, are they going to call it incomplete? McKenzie is hurt, though, on the play. I don't know if they called it a catch or an incompletion. Let's see. McKenzie. I think that's a catch. I thought they called it incomplete, but yeah, that's a catch. Like a deep out route into New England territory. The ball did bobble a little bit, but it was a catch. 26-21 Bills. McKenzie is burning Bryant. Bryant's been great this year in place of Jonathan Jones, but McKenzie's speed has been a real problem for him today. Obviously, J.C. Jackson's drop interception would have been big, but yeah. So McKenzie is hurt. We'll see what's wrong with him after the break. He made a great catch on the left sidelines. That's why he's hurt, because he smacked the ground pretty hard there. Yeah, it was a catch. Looked like it might have been. Might have went through his hands, but he snagged it. Am I watching World Juniors? I'll probably watch a bit of it. I'm not sure if I'll watch the whole thing, but I'll probably maybe tune in. You're doing the stream, right? I'll probably tune in for a little bit. You think so? I think if they get a field goal, the game is still within reach, but obviously it would be more difficult. They seem to have a pretty good team, John. Did the Chargers lose? McKenzie has 11 catches, which is a career high, for 125 yards, which is also a career high, and he has a touchdown. 41-23 Texans. Are you freaking kidding me? All right, first down for the Bills. Handoff up the middle. Singletary is a gain of 7 on first down. 2nd and 3 coming up. 6 minutes remaining. New England needs to hold strong here defensively. .602, now 6 minutes, clock's running. 2nd and 3 at New England's 36. Bills got the ball. Allen fakes it, he's going to keep it. He runs right up the middle, and he gets to a 3rd and 1. Marked a little shy of the first down. 3rd and 1. Oh, pick 6, Herbert. Wow. Texans with the upset of the year. That is super impressive for the Texans, especially the coaching staff. 3rd and 1, Bills. Quarterback sneak is stuffed. 4th and 1 coming up, guys. That was clearly stuffed. He didn't get the yard. 4:50 remaining in the game. Are they going to kick the field goal or go for it? This is a big decision. You could kick a long field goal, extend your lead to 8, or you could go for it and potentially run the clock out. Not run the clock out yet, but there's 4:32 left, and if you extend it, you could go for the touchdown. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Fourth and 1. .432 remaining. They're going to officially mark this. Mitch, say hi, Johnny. Thank you, Bodo, for the $5. What do you mean? $5. Say hi, Johnny? Do you mean John Viveros? Who's Johnny? Oh, Mike Webster saying, can you say hi, Johnny? Hi, Johnny. How you doing? I got lots of players on my fantasy team, Cole. I'll tell you after. 4th and 1. 4:32 remaining in the game. Zach Moss in the huddle. Dawson Knox, their fullbacks in there. Looks like heavy personnel for the Bills on 4th and 1. Crowd is going wild. The ref, and Hightower's talking to the ref real quick. All right, 4:32 left. 4th and 1. Allen, fake. Allen, scramble. Allen gets it. Fuck. Oh, it looked like they had him for a sec, but he made a move behind the line and got the first down. Oh, man. They had him. They had him. That was a bold call. Especially the play call, because he ran like behind the line, like a yard behind the line to get the first down. So, but they gained about 5. Nice move by Allen to get the first down. At the 26 of New England, the Bills 1st and 10. Handoff Singletary, and he gets no yards. 3:35 left in the game. Pats still have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to stop the clock. The Bills are in a position where they've pretty much conceded that they want a touchdown here. Because it's interesting, because you go for that 4th and 1, right? But if you get stopped here, let's say it's 4th and 7, are they still going to go for it on 4th and 7? Because you're going to kick a field goal, right? I mean, at least you get to kill more clock, I guess. But that's always the interesting thing about, like, if you do get stopped on the very next series of downs, what is your decision after that? Is it to kick the field goal because it's closer? Or is it to go for it again? And I think that's really interesting. If the Patriots force another 4th down, what happens? So that first down was a no gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. And now we're on commercial. Josh Allen's a really good player, man. Whew. Bro, the playoffs haven't started. What are you guys talking about? Allen's having a beast mode type game, man. That JC drop. The JC drop, bro. And I will say this. Isaiah McKenzie should play every game for the Bills. I don't know why he doesn't at this point. Because he is better than... He's better than Emmanuel Sanders. He is. He's probably better than the other guys that are hurt, too. I can't even change it, so I'm not even going to bother. Whew, okay. Second and 10. 3:35 remaining in the game. Bills got the ball at the Pats' 26-yard line. He might be. I mean, Beasley hasn't been great. Beasley is definitely more tactical, and he's smarter as a player, but McKenzie's just that raw speed and quickness is difficult to stop. Second and 10, Allen throws incomplete. Wow, that's a big incompletion. He looks for Singletary out of the backfield, which he's been doing a ton in this game. And that's incomplete. Third and 10 here with 3:32 remaining. This is a big third and 10. Like I said, if New England forces a 4th and 10, are the Bills going to kick the field goal? Are they going to go for it? What are you talking about playoff chances? They're still a wild card team even if they lose this game. So I don't understand what you're talking about. Third and 2, 3:32 remaining in the game. At New England's 26-yard line. McKenzie in the slot. Diggs out wide to the left. Allen looks left. Allen's gonna pitch it forward to Diggs. And Diggs gets the first down somehow. And Diggs to the 6 of New England. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, Josh Allen just keeps making absolutely insane plays. Like, what was that? I don't even know what to say. It's like Josh Allen's just winning this game by himself. I don't know what else to say. He just pitched the ball forwards for a gain of 10. Like, I don't even... That was a nice move by Diggs, but he had like 8 yards before he even got the first down. So, I mean, that's... Now New England's got to force basically a 4 and out because the Bills are probably going to go for it every single time at this point. So, that's a huge play. No way around it. 2:40 left in the game. Handoff up the middle. Singletary gains a lot of yards on 1st and goal. He's inside the 2, they're going to say. 2:34 left in the game. 2 timeouts for New England and the 2-minute warning, but they need to stop here or else it doesn't matter. Bills have come up with play after play, man. Offensively. Well, the depth in the secondary, I mean, you lose, like, this isn't even really the time to talk about it, but you lose 2 players that you thought would be starters before the year. So, it's obviously not the same as it used to be, but their secondary hasn't really been a problem all year, so to bring that up now is whatever. 2nd and goal. Allen's going to keep, and he's going to pitch it forward for a touchdown. And Judon's complaining to the ref. So the Bills, 32-21. Judon saying that's an illegal man downfield. But the refs aren't going to call it at this point. It's a nice play by the Bills. Creative play. For a team that can't run the ball, they found a lot of different ways to be able to sort of run the ball. The extra point is good for Buffalo. 33-21 Bills. 2:30 left. See you, Anthony. And like I said before the video, before the stream, right, guys? I simulated the season before this game a ton, and I saw a lot of third matchups between the Patriots and the Bills. And really what this game dictated was potentially a home or away game in the wild card round. So we could be seeing the Bills again if they end up losing this game, or even if they end up winning this game somehow. This could be the same game that we're seeing in the wild card round, and I would love to see a third game between these two teams. The Bills so far today have been the better team, and there's no doubt about it. Their offense has really been awesome. Gunner fumbles the ball on the kickoff and gets it to the 15. So the Bills, if they go on to win this game, 2:24 left, up by 12, they've been the better team. They deserve to win. If New England loses to Miami in the last week of the season, they might be out of the playoffs entirely. Now, if I were to predict that game right now, I do think New England will win that game. That's not an easy win by any means. They play Jacksonville next week. They should win that game. But, yeah, I mean, Bills too, right? Like, and the Bills play the Jets and someone else. I'd have to look. At the 17-yard line, Mac pumps. He's going to run. He's going to get a first down and slide at the 30-yard line. 2:15 left. They're going to have to hurry up. And, of course, New England in this scenario needs 12 points. So they need 2 touchdowns. Mac passing, throws, and incomplete to Harry. One of the big things that has been missed, and I don't really think, honestly, like the offense has been bad today at all. I don't think they've had the ball enough, to be honest with you. I think the defense has not played their part to the way that you expect their defense to play. And the Bills have mostly been able to extend drives and complete and win time of possession. I think a lot of that had to do with the early game plan that they had in the first half, New England. They allowed the Bills to have way too many first downs. Easy first downs. I thought their defense, even though they allowed a couple drives here, they played more competitively in the second half. The Bills just made some insanely amazing plays. So, like, I don't think the offense has even been bad at all. Like, I think a lot of people are going to come out of this game and be like, the offense sucked, whatever. But how many drives have they actually had? 5, and they've scored on 3 of them? Like, I don't think they've had that many drives. So, hand off to Bolden here, which is maybe the worst call I've seen all season, for a gain of 3. Third down coming up, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning. 33-21. And unless New England gets a miracle, this game's going to be a loss. 52 yards to Joe Mixon. Blaine Gabbert's in the game for the Bucks. Yeah, I mean, if these two teams saw each other again, I think it would be a really tight game, and it could go either way. It really could. The Patriots played better the last game. The Bills played better this game. I think it would be a 1-score game, and it would be a really, really fun watch, I think. As long as they make it to the playoffs, we might see this matchup again. Yeah, they didn't play well. Allen played amazing. You got to give him credit. He played amazing. Bourne didn't play as much as he should. I think that might have to do with him having COVID. He might be sick. Obviously, Nelson Aguilar missed in this game as well, but both teams had to deal with the COVID situations, and that's just the way it is. Although I will say, I honestly think if Cole Beasley was playing, I don't think he could have played better than Isaiah McKenzie. The guy's been amazing. He's been the player of the game. Isaiah McKenzie, him and Josh Allen have been the best players on the field. The interesting thing will be if Buffalo gets a home game in the playoffs and it's weather and there's weather impacting it, how will that impact the Bills? Because we saw today, this was a clear skies type of day. They're a much better offense when they have the ability to throw all over the yard the way that they want to. But if they're playing at home in January in Buffalo and it's snowing, are they going to be able to beat any playoff team in that environment? And that's the question. So that Miami game becomes a really big game for New England now. 33-21 for the Bills. New England on a 3rd and 7 here at their own 31. They pick up the blitz. Mack going deep, and it's incomplete for Henry. So 4th and 7, and if they don't get this, that will end the game. No call on the hold. Henry thought he was held, but no call. All right, 4th and 7. Buffalo timeout. Rams win over the Vikings, and the Rams and Cardinals have clinched playoff spots, according to Twitter. It's all good, man. Would have liked to have won the game, but I don't really care that much. I feel like as long as they make the playoffs, I'll be happy. I'll be real mad about this game if they lose to Miami, but as long as they make the playoffs, they make the playoffs. So 4th and 7. Mack under pressure, moving to his left, throws, and actually completes for a first down. Kendrick Bourne to the 49 of the Bills. 1:40 remaining, one timeout for the Pats. They got to really hurry up here. They got to get a touchdown. So, good effort by Mack to extend these plays. And I've been seeing a lot of this from Mack in this game. He's done a good job of that. Throw. Incomplete to Bourne. Very tight coverage there by Buffalo. 2nd and 10, 1:22 remaining in the game. Good win for Bills Mafia out there. Split the season series. Congratulations on the win and potentially winning the AFC East. It's not a wrapped up thing now, but this was basically the AFC East championship, and you guys won it, so congratulations. At the 49-yard line, the Patriots, 2nd and 10, dump down, incomplete again for like the 8th time in this game. Brandon Bolden falls over. 3rd and 10, 1:18 remaining in the game. All right. At the 49 of Buffalo, 3rd and 10. Throw. Incomplete. 4th and 10. No flags at all. Bills have not really been called for any holdings here. The refs are kind of letting them play. Yeah, especially in this situation, you miss Nelson Aguilar. I think you got to think going into next year, you got to get a receiver. Now, we knew that was a problem, but obviously this is a unique situation. Down 12 with 1:13 left in the game. Blitz, pressure, Mac's gonna launch it down the field. And it's intercepted at the 1-yard line, so that will end the game. All right, Micah Hyde with the pick. 33-21, Buffalo is going to be the final score. Congrats to Bills fans. Unfortunate loss for New England. But if they take care of business the next 2 weeks, they'll be able to get to the playoffs. And from the playoffs, we will see what happens. This game might very well happen in the wild card round, which would be very interesting because I think we've seen 2 very different games. And this game would likely be played in Buffalo. We'll find out what happens in the next couple of weeks. The Chargers' loss to the Texans is a little bit of a wrench into this whole thing. So what I will say is at least we didn't lose to the Texans, if you're the Chargers. But yeah, so split the season series. I mean, that's what I thought before the year. But I did want to win this game. I thought they would win this game. A little bit disappointed, but not like totally discouraged. As long as they make the playoffs, I'll be happy. But they've got to beat Jacksonville. They've got to beat Miami. The Bills, on the other hand, they've basically got to win out, and then they win the division. So 33-21. Josh Allen was amazing in this game. Made every throw, every play possible. We had a flawless game from Josh Allen. Isaiah McKenzie was awesome in this game. Had 11 catches, career high. Had 120 yards or something, career high. And the Bills made that one extra play that the Patriots defense didn't. The Bills defense got that interception from Hyde, or from, was it Hyde with his first interception? And that was basically the difference. I feel like if that doesn't happen, it's probably a tie right now, and we're probably looking at an overtime. But that was basically the difference in the game. So congratulations to Bills fans. Pats fans, don't be too discouraged about it. It's tough to beat a team. It's tough to sweep a team, this good of a team, during a regular season. So hopefully we play them a third time and we can see who the better team is in the wild card round. Obviously, we wanted to win the AFC East, but as we know, it doesn't ultimately matter on how you do in the playoffs. So as long as you make the playoffs, you make the playoffs. But now, looking at the AFC, the Patriots basically lose the chance of getting the number 1 seed, which I didn't think they were going to get anyways. But the Chiefs hold that at 10-4. The Titans are 10-5. They're the 2nd seed. Bengals 9-6, big win over the Ravens. Bills 9-6. Patriots are also 9-6, but the Bills have the advantage. So New England right now is the 6th seed, so that means they would play the Bengals, I believe, in the first round. I think. Obviously, New England has an advantage over the Chargers in the wild card round because they beat them. So that's big. What else? Who else is in that conversation? The Colts. The Colts have the advantage over New England. So we could really actually end up seeing Bills versus Colts in the first round. We could see Bengals versus Patriots in the first round too. So that would be interesting. And then it would be Titans versus Chargers, I think. Yeah, that would be interesting. But yeah, so going through all those scenarios, we will see the next couple of weeks. That will ultimately determine who makes and who doesn't make it. But thanks, guys, for listening. If you enjoyed, Gronk, spike that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. It's Mitch. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel. Peace. Catch me on the review.